Pull it out. She came a fire. This is a hit rock production. Kid Law, aka Born Again to Ya, featuring Trey Tail. Trey Tail, that's me. Nobody can unleash. Somebody call the police. Cause I'm a spirit that murder this beat. Trey Tail, that's me. Nobody can unleash. Somebody call the police. Spirit that murder this beat. Trey Tail, that's me. Nobody can unleash. Somebody call the police. Cause I'm a spirit that murder this beat. All right, what's up, Polk?
What's up?
Hold on 1 second. Let me get everything right. There we go. Hold on. All right, welcome to another edition of No Night, people. You got yours truly, TURNTTALLY in Polk County, Nole, who's been away serving the country. Hey, while you at it, Polk, I'll pay you $1,000 to catch Tom Hanks right now. Go to Greece, tie him up, and string him up and bring him back to America. I'll pay you $1,000. We see you, Tom Hanks. Why you running, Tom Hanks? All right, let's get to football.
That's crazy.
I know, right? I told people. I said this a week ago. I told y'all he was a molester. I told y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of your favorite actors on that.
What he say? What he say?
A lot of people's favorite celebrities are being exposed right now.
Oh yeah. Hey, I got a special one for you. I ain't gonna bring it up tonight. I ain't gonna do it today. I might do it later. But his one name. Oh, y'all go. I got a picture on him too. I'm gonna send it to you, Polk. I ain't sent you that picture yet. I'm gonna send you a picture, and you might not like the NBA no more. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Wait till I show you this picture, Polk. Anyway, let's get to what the fans want. You in another edition of No Night. Polk couldn't make make it. He was in training, serving the country. I'm just gonna leave. We're gonna do like we always do. I'm gonna go ahead and start the intro. Hit that like button, people. And basically, I'm gonna put my 2 cents before Polk gets into recruiting all the news for you, all you need. We got about 15 people in here. Hit that like button, people. They'll start flooding in once Roger's done. So, Khalan Laborn. Now I saw an all ACC list. Jashawn Corbin was on there. Like you said, Pope, you called that one. He's an all ACC prediction. Him, Tamari Terry, Marvin Wilson, Haspel Nasruddin. I think it was 5. I can't remember who the 5th one was. It was 4 or 5. But I know for a fact Jashawn Corbin was the so he'll probably start and get the majority of snaps, like you said.
Yeah. He was going to start. In my opinion, he was going to start regardless. And now you pretty much can pencil him in now.
Yeah. So Khalan Laborn messed up again. No surprises. He got kicked off for smoking weed before. He got kicked off for, not even, attitude. So this time it's looking like attitude will get more in depth. I know Coleman, Big Game James, he said the rest of the team, because Big Game James kind of speaks in code, I noticed a lot. He speaks in a lot of code, I guess, to protect himself. But he said something about the rest of the team was doing the same thing. It's almost like Khalan Laborn was picked out. But you know what? I don't care even if that's true, because Khalan Laborn's had how many chances had?
I don't know.
Khalan Laborn had.
You know, I don't want to discredit Big Game James, because I know he got more inside sources obviously than I do. But I feel like he got something against this coaching staff personally.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's like the whole team was doing it, but Laborn got singled. It's like every time something happens like that, he always, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
No, it ain't just you. I feel like he got a problem with no avail. I do. But at the same time, Laborn been getting in trouble before this. So
exactly. Like even if the whole team was doing it, Laborn has a track record of bad mistakes.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
So
that's all I got to say on that. That's about it, y'all. Make sure I hit that like button. We going in through this. Polk's gonna give his presentation. He's gonna do it to you. He's gonna give you the meat on the table, meat and potatoes like we usually do. He's gonna give you the recruiting news, whatever he got. Make sure you hit that like button, and then we'll ask questions when he's done. We'll answer your questions for you. Go ahead, Polk. You got it.
Well, really, my first episode back, and I'm just kind of gonna go off the top of the head because I ain't writing nothing down. I've been covering. I did a lot of videos recently, but so if you ain't tracking, Slaughter decommits. At the time, I thought it was. So I didn't think it was a huge loss, but it wasn't a good look for a loss because we need offensive linemen, and having one decommit wasn't a good look. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure I called it on this show when he committed, and I said the Gators offered him. Look out, that's probably a flip situation, and it happened. So everybody knew he pretty much grew up a Gator fan, and it was only a matter of time. Right after he decommits, or I think it might have been the same day, we get a commitment from Louisiana product, defensive end. What's his name again? I don't have his name remembered.
Byron Turner.
Byron Turner Jr. There you go. Out of New Orleans. I did a video on him. We kind of broke his tape down. I like what I see out of him. And less than, I think, 48 hours later, FSU replaces Jake Slaughter with Chemo Makaniole. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. At a Niceville, that's up there in the Panhandle. And again, I did a video on him. I think he's got some real good tape. I think he's I know he's not rated higher than Jake Slaughter, but just from the tape, to me, he looks like a better player. More versatile. They actually play him at tackle in high school. If he grows more, I could see him as a tackle. As of right now, they got him as an interior offensive lineman. But he's got good technique. The only knock against him, which is why I think maybe he's a lower 3-star, is I think the competition. I know he plays 7A ball in Florida, and Niceville has a good program from everything that I've heard. But from the tape, it looked like he was playing some undersized guys. So I'm thinking maybe the competition isn't that good, and maybe he's a little undersized.
Pretty big in the picture.
I don't even think he's that undersized. I mean, they got him listed at I think 6'4", 280. But I think he's good enough size to add good weight. So I don't know why the recruiting services are kind of sleeping on him. I think that's a good pickup. Yeah. And we know that from history, anytime FSU adds a guy or offers a guy, all of a sudden all these other schools start getting interested. So I wouldn't. And Chemo already has 33 offers, and he has offers from Texas A&M. He has offers from I believe Ole Miss. A&M was one of the big, one of the big guys trying to get him. I think Clemson has offered him as well. So people are interested in him.
We beating Texas A&M in battles now. I don't know if you've noticed.
Well, Jimbo's butt. Jimbo ain't really doing too hot over there, man.
No, we winning some crucial battles. He's trying to go in Florida again. He's having problems, isn't he? You see that?
Yeah, Jimbo. Good luck to him, but
good luck, Jimbo.
There's a reason Texas A&M is all the. I know they got one of the highest revenues. I think they have the highest revenue in all of NCAA as far as that program goes. And it still doesn't matter because they still can't win. So money ain't gonna buy you no championships. Like just honestly.
You don't want to be in Florida. So go get recruits out of Texas, right? But you are always over here.
But you know what the problem is? The problem is with recruiting Texas is Texas A&M's not the big fish in Texas. No. The Longhorns are. Like, as much as you want to talk about the SEC, I was stationed in Texas. The Longhorns run that state. Period. It's just how it is, So it's like if you go to California. There's UCLA and USC, but USC is probably the primary school. You know what I mean? So every school has their big fish, or every state, has their big fish, and the Longhorns are that school in Texas. So, Todd Herman is kind of out recruiting Jimbo as of this point. But as far as recruiting goes, we had Terrence Ferguson commit recently to Alabama. I know Florida State had made his final 4 or 5 or something like that. Mims has Florida State in his final 6. Marius Mims. I don't think we're gonna get him, but just the fact that he's still considering us is still a good look. But don't expect to get him. Payson, he unofficially visited over the weekend. That's a big deal. A lot of people think he's going to pop soon. I know we've been saying Payson's going to pop soon for the last month. But the fact that he paid his own money to come on campus is always a good sign. Chambry Jackson still being considered Florida State. And I'm trying to think of anything else that I might be missing out on. I think that's about it.
Okay.
I don't know if you got anything, Turnt, but I think that's about it as far as the recruiting goes. I do want to touch on Laborn a little bit because I broke the news I didn't break the news, but I was one of the people. After I saw the news, I did a quick little 2-minute video on it. And I see a lot of fans, man, are upset about Laborn getting kicked off the team. And all I have to say about that is, what did Laborn do in his 4 years that we are sitting here so upset? I know we wanted to see him have a good season. Don't get me wrong. I did too. But we are deep at running back. We still have Ja'Shawn Corbin, LaDamian Webb, Corey Wren, Ja'Kai Douglas, and Lawrence Toafili. And that's just the 5 scholarship backs. Some people are saying Dante Sheffield might get Laborn scholarship. So we're at least 5-6 deep at running back. What's there to be upset about?
Right.
Laborn didn't do anything in 4 years to make us go, "Oh my God, that's a huge loss." What is Laborn's total like rush in 4 years? 200 and some
One
yards,
splash
maybe?
play.
One splash play
One
against
splash.
Virginia Tech. That's it.
Right.
That's it. He was either hurt, which unfortunately is against his right. He can't control the injuries, but what he could control was his knucklehead stuff off the field. He was either hurt or suspended.
That's right.
And I do not want to bring up the prior staff. I know people don't like to hear it, but all I will say is Norvell is doing something that I wish the prior staff had done, and that's cut some of this dead weight. As much as some of y'all wanted to see Laborn be great, sometimes you got to cut the dead weight out. You got to get rid of the whether it's a problem child or just a guy who's taking up a scholarship but can't stay healthy. Sometimes, unfortunately, you got to cut that dead weight, and I feel like that's what this move is. So that's really all I got.
I'm gonna read this article. I googled just now. It says it's on chopchat.com fan site. It's written by Kelvin Hunt. And he said impact of Khalan. Let me say hi to the people first. Hit that like button, people. I haven't said hi to anybody yet. Hey, what's up, Pat 1984? You need to come on someday, man. You came on one time before. We got what's up, Nole Blooded, Rose, Tyler Hedden. He was asking about the Nole night last night. Matter of fact, when we coming back. Drip. What's up, Ken Drip? Real talk. Oh, so from his sources, he'll be headed to Willie Taggart. I wouldn't be surprised.
I got to see that. Laborn wasn't a Willie Taggart recruit, number one. And Willie Taggart never played Laborn, number two. So I don't know why he would go play for Willie Taggart. If anything, maybe he would give Jimbo a call and see if Jimbo wants him. But we'll see. We'll see.
I won't be surprised.
I don't think he's going to FAU.
Let's see. James, okay, we don't care about Miami. Gabriel said he agrees with Polk. What's up, Turton Polk? Gabriel says, what's up, y'all? Tyler, this Sheffield looking better than Laborn in his limited snaps he got. That is true. That is true, because at least he run through he's like he know what the game plan is. He run through the right hole. He ain't trying to dance in the backfield all day. Yeah, Sheffield look like he'll be a better for depth than. Anyway, let me read this article. FSU football head coach Mike Norvell has made it clear there's a standard to be held in Tallahassee. The coaches and players have been evaluated daily to see if they meet the standard program and his vision for the program. According to multiple reports, running back Khalan Laborn is expected to be removed from the program. There have not been many details to leak what happened, but hearing the word remove lets you know something went down. So they talk about Litton a little bit before that. So you got Laborn. In 2017, he was the number 29th ranked player, the number one ranked all-purpose running back in the nation. 2017, he was the number 29th ranked player. However, he never established himself as a starter due to injuries and off-the-field issues. He appeared in 12 games with 63 carries for 297 yards and 4 touchdowns. He had 11 receptions for 103 yards and 3 kickoff returns for 64 yards in his FSU career. The good news is his removal comes at one of the deepest and most talented positions on the team. The bad news is the unit doesn't have much experience at all, but it's not like Laborn had a ton to bring to the table himself. Let's see. Yeah, he didn't bring much anyway. So a lot of talent, but no production. Depth shouldn't be a concern. That's what we just said. So I'm not going to read through all this. Let me see. Yeah, the loss of Laborn is more about, they say, the potential than production of what he could be is the only loss that we have, not what he brought. So let's see. Yeah, so we good, man. We Norvell is actually overhauled on running backs, and right now in hindsight it looks freaking genius. And he's overhauled on, I noticed, on cornerbacks too. Because he says a lot of, I don't know, Norvell said there's a lot, from his experience, he knows better than we do. He says a lot of attrition at corners. You can never have enough. They say that in the NFL too. They say you can never have enough corners. Like the successful teams, I've
Right.
heard that before. You can never have enough corners. They say.
Especially in today's football, the way teams pass the ball, you know, one guy gets hurt, you got to have another guy that come in and can play. You can't just have one good corner and a bunch of average guys. You're gonna get killed. Now you need 3, 4, 5 like elite guys in the secondary.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But getting back to Laborn, though, getting back to him real quick, I wish him like the best. Like, obviously, I don't never wish anything bad on none of these kids. But again, when people say, "Oh, he was our only experienced back," experienced at doing what? What was he experienced at doing? Getting suspended? So, yes, we are young. We got what, 4 true freshmen? The Damian Webb, a JUCO kid, and Jayshon Corbin, a transfer. So we're young, but that's fine. That means we're young. We got fresh legs. We'll be all right. It's not like Laborn brought, 3,000 yards to the table and all. It's not like Laborn was Cam Akers. You know what I'm saying? So,
hell no.
All that potential in the world don't mean anything if you can't put it on the field. So, and it frees up a scholarship. And a guy like Dante Sheffield probably deserves that scholarship. If he's the one guy on the team that I can think of that doesn't have a scholarship, it's probably him. So you can either pocket that scholarship. I don't think pocketing that scholarship helps you anything for next year. But they can definitely give it out this year. Or maybe you can get you can still look to that transfer portal. Maybe you could use that free scholarship for that or something. Something like that. It's not. It's not a negative for me. I don't think it's a negative.
Eric Williams says dancing in the hole instead of hitting it hard for plus yardage. Right, he did do a lot of that. Hey, if y'all got some questions for Polk, go ahead and start asking. Hit that like button. This is Nole Night. Yours truly, TURNTTALLY and Polk County Nole. We about to bring in the knowledge, information, the football. Football season right around the corner, baby. Get it. I know y'all excited. I'm excited. Something good could come of this year, right? Something good got to come of this year, right? So I know we just had a it was like kind of a typhoon. It wasn't a strong typhoon, but it destroyed some property on the coast. We just had hit like I think yesterday. So it's a lot. It's every day it seems like something kind of coming.
We just had a hurricane here, but it missed us.
It missed you. I went through Hurricane Elena when I lived in with my I remember I was at my auntie's house. It was in Florida. We had Hurricane Elena. I think it was 85 or something. And I remember we were having fun. Like we our garage. She tied her garage down with bricks, and you could hear the garage throwing up the bricks in the air, coming down all night. Boom, boom, picking up the bricks. I remember that. We didn't get the eye of the hurricane, of course, but we got enough.
I remember when I was a kid, I was in high school that year that Charlie hit. I think it was Charlie, Irene, and Jean. It's like Florida hit like 3 in a row. But those was good times, man. We missed like a month of school.
We had fun, man.
We had fun, and then after the hurricanes, when people would get their 4-wheelers out and go riding and stuff. So I always tell people, if you're from Florida and you've dealt with hurricanes, it don't really faze you.
No, it don't. It don't. I bet you they were terrified in Hawaii.
And they brought up all the stuff at the commissary. They're like, man, y'all doing too much. Nothing even happened.
Armageddon. They prepping like it's Armageddon. They prepping the guy. Board up your windows with 2x4s.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay, here we go. Good question. Oh, I'm excited about this one.
What you got?
Gabriel 19 says, any news on Chubba? Man, there's a lot of news. Any news on Chubba?
What you got on Chubba?
Oh, I'm smelling smoke.
I've heard a few things. I've heard some good things though.
Oh, I'm smelling smoke. I know smoke when I smell it.
Yeah, I've heard some good things too.
Once practice started, I've noticed there's been a lot of articles popping up on Chubba. Who is this kid?
Not only there's been a lot of articles, they interviewed his high school coach. They've
Yeah.
I told you guys it like a month ago. You don't be surprised if this kid gets the position. I think Troy Aikman's former quarterback coach said Chuba Purdy throws the best deep ball he's ever seen.
Oh Lord.
And that ain't me saying that. That's Troy Aikman's quarterback coach at UCLA. His former quarterback coach said this. I didn't say that. So don't come and say Polk just hyping up Chuba. I didn't say it.
Hey, they already said he better than they already said he better than his brother. His brother's a first round draft pick. And they say he better than his brother. So we'll see. But yeah, a lot of smoke. I'm about Chuba and how he looking in practice, and it looks like he's out in front right now. From what I'm smelling, a lot of smoke. I'll be excited about that one. Let's see. Let me play y'all this video. It's a little bit of practice. I don't know if y'all have all seen this, but it's like game 2 of practice. It's like a little thing they put together for the team. Hold on.
I've heard Jerry and Jones has been showing out too, Tyler.
Wow. I told you. That's my boy, Jerry. Hold on. A little bit of practice. I don't know if y'all seen this video. I found it on Twitter. Yeah, they're working hard. It's Chuba. Mom. Hey, Black. Yes, sir. I just want y'all to see that. Get a little hype. Y'all saw the Chuba clip? The baby faced assassin. That boy he gonna beast for us. He like a little kid out there. Look, boy, once he put that helmet on, goodness gracious. The kid is smart, physically gifted. It ain't just the physically gifted part. I'm excited about. It ain't about he got all the tools. It's the brain that he got. That's what I'm most excited. He's from a long line of his daddy's a coach, and that's all he slept and breathed his whole life. So I'm excited about that part. I'm so excited for this kid. So even if he don't start game 1, he gonna be starting this season. Even if it's not game 1.
Yeah, I think they may go with Black game 1.
Probably, yeah. I don't know, but we don't know. It's no hell. It's a different coach. You can't really say that. If you go by past, yeah, it was Jimbo, yeah. Taggart, probably more than likely, yeah. But I tell you what, every coach is different. Norvell might be a little Norvell. Oh, that's the only way I'm stuck. That's the only way I can rationalize it. It's because this is what I said before. If he got Chuba was committed to Louisville for like a year or something, a year or 2 maybe. And then Norvell comes in and like 2 weeks flips him. That tells me everything I need to know. There's no way a kid's gonna flip like that unless he has a legitimate chance. Because he was going to start at Louisville freshman. I guarantee that. He was the shining star of that class.
A lot of people like the quarterback Louisville has right now.
Right now? Oh, okay.
For some reason, Louisville is getting a lot of hype this season. They feel like they feel like that offense is going to be legit. Apparently, they made like, obviously I don't follow Louisville, but from what I've heard, Louisville's made last year they made so much good improvement during the season that a lot of people feel like Louisville's going to have a solid offense this year. So a lot of people are excited about Louisville. So
maybe I'm wrong. You can't go by last year. I'm making a mistake. You can't go by last year. But from what I saw last year, they were an average defense. Almost an A+ running attack. We stopped that though. But almost an A+ running attack. And but the quarterback couldn't throw, so I don't know how the fans get excited about him. He couldn't throw. He couldn't hit the ocean with a rock. So I don't understand how they excited. I don't know. Maybe he developed. He jumped over the moon in the off season and made a leap. I don't see why I would be worried about it. Now if Chuba went to Louisville, Whoa, my goodness. You add a running attack with him? Yeah. They upset about that. Ain't no way they happy about losing. That was their shining star of that class. So we flipped him. So that tells me that he has a legitimate chance of starting. And Norvell's not one to just BS you around. He knows their family. He knows Chubba. He knows his parents. He knows all of them, all the people. Like,
I think it's going to be interesting the way the season plays out. As of right now, from what I read, the guys, that West Virginia game is still a go. The guys in Atlanta, whoever Chick-fil-A Classic, like the people in charge of, I guess that they have said that game is gonna happen as of right now. The Boise State game might be the game that doesn't happen for a simple fact of those West Coast teams not wanting to travel.
Yeah.
ACC, all the ACC presidents met. They were supposed to meet today, or they didn't meet today. They're supposed to make a decision today. It didn't happen today. I think they switched it to either tomorrow or next week, but we should be hearing soon about what the kind of season that we're going to have. I still believe there's going to be a season because I think these teams are going to need those TV deals. You might not get fans, but the teams are going to need those TV deals to make some type of revenue. I think as long as, I hate to say it like this, but I think as long as nobody dies, I think kids are going to play football this year. I think that's the one thing that'll stop the season. It is if a kid or a coach actually gets in critical condition because of COVID.
Yeah.
But if people are just testing positive, but nothing, they're just getting sick, testing positive, and then they're good to go, I think there'll be a season. I mean, you see baseball playing right now. You see NBA bubble, they're back, they're playing right now. I believe NFL has said they're full go. I think college football will be the same way.
I tell you one thing though, this will be the rough part for those kids, right? Let's say you're a kid, you don't have much buzz yet. Let's say you're a kid. This is just a negative kind of negative thing about this, because we're going through a lot of positives, but you got to weigh both sides. But in the season, right? I'm just going to speak in general. Let's say I'm an athlete. I'm like a Baker Mayfield. Don't have much hype behind me. I'm just working hard and I'm hungry. And let's say I'm having about 4 good games, right? Where I'm just surprised and I'm just beasting and I'm getting names and recognition on ESPN. I'm moving up my personal rankings, my projections, and whatever. And I'm a freshman or something, right? Let's say I catch a cold week 4, man, with a little temperature. And I'm like, no, man, I'm good. Just a little wet nose. I'm just blowing my nose every. And then I got now I got to sit down for 2 weeks. That's it. That's going it's gonna be so stupid, man. That's what I know it's gonna happen. It could be.
Well, here's the bigger question, right?
Your quarterback. It could be your quarterback, and you about to play, and you coming up on rivalry week. Like,
so here's the bigger thing with me, because personally, I think there's a way that the NCAA can make it, like, for the most part, teams be healthy, right? Do let's say you got a game on Saturday. I would test on Wednesday. I would test probably Friday before you fly out, right? I do 2 tests. Then once you get there, obviously you put them in the quarantine, and then you check everyone's temperature before the game. But is the NCAA gonna like mandate that, or mandate's the wrong word? Is the NCAA gonna like monitor it? Because let's say Clemson has a big game. Let's say and Trevor Lawrence comes down with a fever. If the NCAA ain't there to monitor that, Clemson might lie and be like, hell no, we don't let Trevor Lawrence play. But now maybe he does really have COVID, and now people get sick.
Right.
So what happens about that? Like, is the NCAA going to monitor these teams testing? Because, come on. Of course, if the third string linebacker's sick, we're going to sit him out. But if your star player gets sick, but there's nobody there to like be like, oh, he can't play. Yeah. You're just leaving it up to the teams. Man, you're going to have kids out there playing. And then you could really have a problem where stuff is spreading. So I think if the NCAA is smart, they can reel this thing in and you can still have a good season. But teams just gotta, I guess to your point, you don't want somebody sit out if he just has a cold. But I guess my argument with that is, I guess rather safe than sorry. I'd rather you sit out 2 games than all of a sudden now half of the team is infected and the other team's infected, and now they got to cancel the season midway through because this thing is spread. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's a tough situation to deal with. But I think these people are smart enough and get paid enough money to figure it out. At least I hope so.
Yeah. Tyler says he also heard a lot of good things about Steven Diggs. Yeah, I heard that from Van. He's built like a senior and he's showing out in practice. Yeah, he's working hard, man. That's just hard work. He's hungry. Him and
Steven Diggs, Lundy, from what I hear, look good too.
Yeah. Who's the other one? Emmett Rice.
Yeah, Emmett Rice.
Hasma's gonna beast, regardless. I don't know about the Boise game, Eric. I don't think that's going to be played. I
don't think so either. I think if there's one game you're not going to see, it's the Boise game.
I don't want to play that game anyway. I'd rather play the Florida Gators than play Boise. I want to play Florida. I don't give a damn.
I want to play it, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I think they're just West Coast teams are not looking to travel from everything I've read.
I don't want to play the Broncos. I could give a damn. Replace them with Georgia Tech. Do something like, I don't care. I don't care about Boise State. Like, I know they think they hot mess because they beat us. I don't give a Boise State. Like, come on. I don't care about Boise State. I don't want to play them. I could the ACC. I'd rather play like Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech. Anybody else? I'd rather play FAU or something. Tyler says, yeah, I'd rather play FAU. I don't care. Tyler Hedden says, a lot of drama potential. I think the NCAA loves the publicity this is bringing.
They probably do like the publicity. They probably do like the publicity.
They don't like the money they're losing, though.
Yeah, exactly. They gonna want to figure it out though, because once these school presidents, they got to figure it out. They're gonna. I think they'll figure it out. We still have like a whole month to figure something out.
They'll get the TV deals, but they're gonna lose.
I think Oklahoma they actually pushed their opener up instead of back.
Mm-hmm.
So Oklahoma's gonna play their game sooner rather than later. So
okay.
Seems to me like these teams have the flexibility to kind of fix their own schedule. So,
let's see what we at. Eric says, but we are traveling there. I know I don't think we're gonna go there.
Yeah, but the West Coast teams don't want to travel, and they don't want people coming to them either.
Right. Because Florida holds we the resident evil, so
we ground zero right now.
Ground zero. Oh man, this is so funny. All right, if we get one out of conference game, Tyler says, who do you want? I said,
if we only get one, I want Florida. Period.
Oh yeah. I ain't think of that. Yeah, Florida would be my first choice. I just like playing Georgia Tech. It's just something about them brings me back to the 90s. Also, I want to talk about the 90s. I want to talk about the recruiting right now. I know the Miami fans got their 5 stars, so they've already got the national championship, rings on and chains ready to go. Over one 5-star recruit. They're funny, man. They're funny. They're funny. But that's good. Good for them because you know why? Because it's a good sign that the Florida team, if Miami got a 5-star, that means we'll probably end up with 3. So just be happy for them because it's a good sign because that means they dropping bags. So we getting dudes too. It's just that they're not getting the same national spotlight because they're not, one's not a 5-star. But man, you look at the tape. You shouldn't be caring about no damn stars because Norvell sure ain't. If you look at the size, just the sheer size of these dudes, man, he's just getting some big dudes, man. Big NFL bodies almost already. Like it's crazy. I'm like, we couldn't do this before, but I guess we got better coaches now too. They got more of a better.
Well, see, here's the thing. Like, what I was excited about was okay. Slaughter decommits. Not a bad look. They instantly fixed that problem. Like
Right.
they did. Like Slaughter decommitted and they had a backup plan immediately. That means you got proper planning. That means you're looking ahead. That means you understand and you have a feel for the recruits and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if that doesn't show you that this staff has a plan and they understand the direction they want to go, then I don't know what else to tell you. Like before, somebody, let's just call it what it is. Sam Howell decommits and there's no backup plan. Now we're screwed and we don't even find a quarterback that class. Come on.
Yeah.
So you know, you get to see backup plans. You get to see that this staff has a contingency in place, and I like to see it.
One thing about Khalan Laborn, one more thing about Khalan Laborn I forgot to touch on. Him going gives my boy Corey Wren a step up on the roster. So we're going to see a lot more Corey Wren. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
So I personally didn't think Laborn was going to affect Wren anyway, because I think Wren is going to be used in a Percy Harvin type role or a Tyreek Hill type role. I think they're going to put Wren out wide, flex him out of the backfield, stuff like that. I think a guy that you could get snaps that I didn't think was going to get snaps might be a guy like Toafili. As far as running back snaps, I don't think Wren was going to be affected by Laborn anyway. I think Wren's going to still be a focal point because just his skill set and the way he's built is more wide receiver,
special teams,
halfback type of guy.
Punt return, kick return. He want to play that when I talk to him.
Right. You just put his ball in his hands and that's it.
Him too. Yeah, I'll put him at punt. That's what he want. He want punt return. We haven't had a good punt returner in years, man. Kick or punt like in years. That's not Florida State, man.
The last good kick returner we had was Levonta Whitfield.
But he wasn't even consistent though. He wasn't that consistent. He splashed. He'll take it all the way.
And then the last good punt returner we had was probably Greg Reed.
Or he'll get tackled at the 20, 80%, 85% of the time. He'll get 10 yards or something like that or nothing, right? But then the other 20%, he'll have the big touchdown run or 80 yards, 70 yards. You know what I mean? But it wasn't on the consistency dangerous level to where the team's kicking it the other way. You know what I'm saying? Oops, I shanked it. Yeah, right. You want to try to kick it to Peter Ward. Oops, off my left foot is out of bounds. You know what I mean? I want to have that dude. I want to have that dude again where he scares the hell out of the other team. Like
I think Greg Reed was the last good punt returner we had.
I want them days again when teams were scared. Like, damn, we can't punt this right to him. Like, we better put some air under this or something to give us time to get down there. You know what I mean? I haven't seen that in years at Florida State. But, yeah, I want to bring that up so we'll see more. Yeah, Toafili reminds – I think he's going to be like – his style of running right I think he's a faster – who's that running back we had that plays in the Canadian Football League now? Real strong. His dad.
Wilder?
Yeah. He's going to be – I watched his tape. He's going to be a James Wilder. He's strong, too. He don't have really much size yet.
Wilder was way bigger, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
Wilder
his style
was
is
6'2", 220.
like Wilder, but he's faster. But he runs like Wilder. He runs a lot like Wilder.
Okay.
But he's faster. He may not have the same power, but he's faster. But he runs the same.
Island Boy says, "What do y'all think about that O-line pickup? Saw his vid. Dude's a monster." Yeah, I broke down his video on my channel. He's very aggressive. What I like most about him is he's plays to the whistle stops.
Yeah,
he finished. He's violent and he is aggressive, and his technique is very solid. Talk about good footwork, good hand placement. I think he's a good prospect.
It's going to be. So Will says it's going to be the Webb and Wren show. Well, all ACC honors is going to Josh Corbin. Josh Corbin's the guy.
Yeah, Corbin's gonna get the nod.
He's going to get the majority. But yeah, Webb should be. Wren should be. So yeah, we'll see. We got a tight ends on the edges. That very good block. We got a dude from Purdue. Hopefully he get his waiver. He's a big body. We got some big bodies finally that can help the offensive line. Let's see. We start winning, recruits will come. Yet don't even worry about recruiting too soon. And even if we're going to win games. But I'm telling you, we're still going to get the recruiting just because money changes everything. Here's a question. I'll get this to you, Polk. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button, please. Y'all hearing anything about boundary cornerback? Oh, Asante Samuel was the 5th All-ACC honor.
Yeah.
Asante Samuel. Go ahead, Polk.
I haven't heard anything in terms of like who's going to start or not, but my own personal opinion is going to be. I still think Asante and the FAU kid, Dotson. I think those are going to be your 2 corners.
Yeah. So the 5 All-ACC honors: Hasman Azardine, Marvin Wilson, Tamarian Terry. Who did I say before? Asante Samuel, Jashawn Corbin. Those are the 5 ACC guys I saw yesterday. They're supposed to be winning. Supposed to be the best at their position in ACC. Gabriel says our defense is going to be badass. We're going to talk about the O-line pick. Let's see. West Virginia game pays $4 million. UF is more than likely a loss. I'd rather play the West Virginia game over the Florida game. We'll probably play both games. Do y'all think Wren sees the field before Douglas? Yeah, I do.
I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one for me. I think both of those guys have very similar skill sets. I think Douglas is a little bigger than Wren. So
yeah.
And Douglas is just as fast. I won't say he's faster, but he's just as fast.
No, he ain't just as fast as Wren. No.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I'm telling you.
He's fast.
Ja'Kai Douglas would have been. I saw it in an article. Can't remember the exact article. Ja'Kai Douglas would have been the 4th fastest player if he played last year in the NCAA. He would have been the 4th fastest player in the NCAA.
Okay,
no, Ja'Kai Douglas. So he's just as fast. I'm not saying he's faster, but he's just as fast. He's just as fast.
Corey Wren's the 2nd fastest recruit out of the last cycle. There's no way Ja'Kai Douglas is. I forgot who the first fastest is, and the first fastest in the whole cycle wasn't even by much. It's like, I don't know, half a step, not even half a step.
Yeah.
But he's the fastest. Wren was 2nd. That's how I know Douglas is not even in that atmosphere. There's no way. He's fast. It's a lot of fast players, but Corey Wren is electric. He is something different. He's something out of this world. You'll see. Y'all see that boy there? No, he's the 2nd fastest recruit in the whole cycle. That's what I'm saying. No, ain't no way. I ain't saying Douglas is a snail. I know he fast. He gotta be at that slot. He gonna be, but he gonna play. Yeah, Corey Wren gonna play slot too. We gonna see. I'm just saying, Corey Wren has a higher ceiling.
You think so?
Yeah. Yes, I do. A lot higher ceiling. He just fast. He got that extra gear that nobody don't have. Like, he's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
I agree. I agree with you, Tyler.
He even makes who's that other one? The other running back we had that left when Taggart got fired. He was fast too. Jalen Knight. And Jalen Knight don't have the gear Wren got.
Well, Knight may have been a more complete running back, but no.
Yeah, but he fast too though. You give him a crease, he'll take it. He'll bust the top two. But he ain't got Wren. He ain't even got Wren speed. Let's see. Keyshawn can return. Keyshawn? Who's Keyshawn?
Keyshawn Helton.
Oh yeah. That's true. I'll put Keyshawn. I don't know where I would put Keyshawn, but you definitely got to put Ren back there somewhere. You got to get the ball in his hands. What kind of Nole fan are you, Tyler? I missed when our corner was on special teams. Greg Reed was the last. He got arrested or something. Van Over, yeah, he was. Yeah. What's up, Yellow 6'5"? It's gonna be so much speed in the backfield now. Y'all got any questions for Polk? There's a few clips of Douglas running this fall in practice. Don't sleep on him. Turn, what's good? My birthday was yesterday, Big 25. Happy belated birthday, Big Gucci. Happy birthday, 25.
Man, y'all be having me feeling old.
Did you see Terry? He is 232 pounds. Guy looks NFL ready, like he could play tomorrow. Yeah, he gonna be shit. He should.
Yeah, I saw a little thread. People were complaining about Terry's weight, and I'm like, what are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
He's 6'4" and he was lean. If he added 22 pounds of muscle, you ain't gonna feel the difference. Now, if he was, 6'1", maybe you have an issue with that. But 6'4", 222, he's still gonna be, he's still gonna run with that same speed, in my opinion.
Yep. Yeah, man, we doing some big things, man. I'm excited about this season coming up. Don't even worry about the next recruiting cycle. We take care of what we do, they gonna definitely come.
We just need the season to happen.
Right. Florida State need this season to happen, man, because we dwindling on talent. Like we gotta have this season because we dwindling. Like we losing talent.
I won't say we do it. I know. For me, that's not why we need the season, right? I don't think we dwindle on talent. I think the talent gonna be there because the logos still hold weight. We need the season because this new staff, they're showing they can recruit because they're in the mix for top guys, but people want to see. Like, I don't care who you want. There's a reason why, like Manny Diaz, right? Everybody talks about Miami and how bad they've been the last year and the last couple years or whatever. But yet Manny Diaz is still recruiting. Why is that? Because even though they weren't good on the field, kids were able to see Miami, see what kind of product they have, and say, "Ooh, I can go there and I can be successful at Miami because I can fix their problems." People don't know what FSU's problems are right now because they don't know what this team is putting. They don't know what kind of team is being put on the field. Kids want to see what Florida State does. And I think once they see that, once they see a properly coached team or, just see where they can affect the game, that's when you start seeing these big-time recruits roll in.
Okay.
I don't think the talent's so much of a problem.
Yeah, we got enough talent this year. I'm just worried about when they leave, but we'll see.
The Great Walt Bell has a question. What's up?
Oh, the Great Walt Bell. What's the question, Great Walt Bell? That's a funny name. It's Tuesday night. Polk, he ain't happy. We ain't happy having no night because
Tuesday's usually the nights for no night. It has been, and that's the plan going forward. I just was busy recently, so we didn't have it.
Oh, here you go. Who was clocked? Oh, it's on Terry. Okay, so Terry was clocked running faster than Tyreek Hill. A few extra pounds of muscle is only going to hurt the other team. Man, if that's true, if that's any truth to what you just said, we're gonna have a great offense.
Yeah, it's crazy. If Terry was clocked running fast, Terry's what? 6 inches taller than Tyreek Hill?
Yeah,
he's just a bigger athlete than Tyreek. Tyreek Hill's only like 5'10", What is Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill's not that big.
Nah, he's short, very short. Just very like Corey Wren. He's Corey Wren size, but he's like, I don't know.
Yes, Tyreek Hill's only 5'10", 185. So you mean telling me a guy that's 6'4", 220 is running faster than that? That shows you the kind of beast you're dealing with.
Our offense is gonna. If that's even any kind of truth, the offense is gonna be. Yeah, we're gonna surprise a lot of people. Big Gucci says, I hope we beat the Gators this year. I got too much Gator fans talking crazy. We can still beat the Gators, man. We can. We can. I don't know why people think that we have no chance to beat. They're not that. We can beat the Gators.
The Gators are sucking on the recruiting trail right now.
Good. That's true. I haven't heard anything, no buzz about them.
Because they losing all their guys to Miami.
Wow. There you go. Tyler Hedden. Terry was clocked running 23.4 miles per hour in the Arizona State game. Tyreek's fastest is 22.6.
So I remember that play in the Arizona. Me and my one of my friends was watching that, and we looked at each other and was like, "How fast you think he was going?" We were both like, "Terry was easily running 4.3, easily 4.3 type speed on that Arizona State play where he just burnt the DB, caught the ball, and took it to the house." We were both thinking that was 4.3 speed. I was like, "That's sub 4.4 easy." So that doesn't really surprise me.
He beat the corner by about what 10 to 15 yards, and he had to slow down for the ball.
Yeah.
And then turned it on. And then when the ball dropped in his hands, then he turned it on full speed. He had to slow down for the ball. That was crazy. That a lie ranking higher than FSU. Oh, Yo 265 said the Gators just got a long snap.
Talking about slaughter.
Yeah. The Gators beat their chest about a snapper. Yeah, who cares, man? Starting wide receiver supposed opposite Terry. Oh, it's a question. So who's the starting wide receiver opposite Terry and the slot?
Me personally, yeah. I would go Warren Thompson opposite of Terry, and I'd have Helton in the slot.
Don't sleep on Jordan Young. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep on Jordan Young or Warren Thompson.
I'm looking at. I'm gonna do a tape. I'm doing my video today, so look out for my weekly video. It's gonna be Payson, wide receiver highlights of Payson. I haven't watched the tape yet, and that offensive lineman Chemo Macanio, whatever his name is. So be on the lookout for that. It'll drop tomorrow night. I'm gonna get the basketball in a minute, but we'll get some more football. We still got a good crowd. Hit that like button, please, people. Hit that like button. So they got Florida ranking number 11, FSU 21. In what? The top 25?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Oh, we ranked?
Yeah, we 21.
Okay.
We moved up.
Miami at 17.
No, Miami at 10.
Really?
I tell you, Miami took.
Recruiting. Oh.
Yeah, recruiting.
I'm tripping. I'm talking about preseason ranking. Ain't no way in hell Miami number 10 in preseason rankings. See, that threw me off because of Florida. That's what threw me off because the Florida Gators are at 10 or 11 in the rankings, preseason rankings. They at 10 or 11. So I thought Florida State was at. It made sense to me that we would be in the bottom 20s. But we'll see. It don't matter where we rank that. We got to play. Ask Polk who is next to commit. Who you think next to commit?
I've been saying Payson for the longest, and he just keep
playing around,
I guess. But if I had to pick a guy, I guess it'd be him.
Yeah, he got like 8 crystal balls.
Yeah, everybody pretty much.
Florida State. He gonna do it. He'll pop soon. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and play his tape tomorrow. He'll commit to us. I can't even imagine Miami being number 10. Hey, let's get to a little bit of basketball. Just a little bit. I'm excited. Let's talk about the team because you gotta give us props and respect to Coach Ham, man. I cover all FSU sports, so some of y'all don't like basketball. I don't care. I like basketball, and I think Florida State, if they don't get Final Four next season, failed season. If they don't get a national championship in one of the next 2 to 3 years, that's the pressure that I always wanted for the basketball team. We got 3 lottery picks. We don't need nothing else. We got the number 1 power forward in the country, the number 2 shooting guard in the country, number 3 shooting guard in the country. What else you need? A point guard that can play defense and dribble and pass, and a center that can guard the rim, rebound, defend. And that's all you need around those 3 types. That's all you need. In a bit, and we already got the depth. We got enough depth to we almost have, I don't know, we might have had a Final Four team last season if it would have played out. We might have won the ACC and made a long run into the final Elite 8 at least. We've done it before for the past few years. So with this much talent, I'm very excited to see what Coach Ham can do, man. With this, I've never seen Coach Ham with this talent. I'm so excited for this basketball team, man. Really excited. I won a national championship. I told Van the other night when he was talking about how great the Charlie Ward team was in the 90s. I said, oh, yeah, that's cute. This team is going to be the most talented team in Florida State history by far. It's not even close.
I think last year's team was on its way to be Florida State's best team.
By committee. As far as chemistry, locker room, everything but talent. Right? Because we'll just overwhelm you with defense, hunger, swarming, relentlessness, all the things Coach Ham puts in you. But this one
would be the most talented, just pure talent. Yeah, just pure talent. It'll be just.
We got 3 NBA first rounders on our starting 5.
Yeah, just pure talent.
I don't even know if they're even gonna start. Let me take that back. Somebody out of that 3 gonna start regardless. But I'm saying even if they don't start, those are 3 first round, second round projected draft picks 2 years from now. We gonna be good. And then Duke, we out recruiting Duke. Louisville got us at we behind Louisville. The only team we're behind recruit is Louisville. I ain't worried about Louisville. We busted them last season. Easily. Quite dominantly as well on national TV. I ain't worried about Louisville, but we are number 5 in the country currently in recruiting. So hopefully, I'm getting greedy. I know we got enough, but I want more. I want that 5-star center in Georgia. We still looking at him. So we shall see. What's up, John Shields? Yeah, Coach Ham is killing it. Polk. Tyler says Sean Bray is also ready to pop. Yep. But I wouldn't be surprised if Payson pops this week. Right? He has a few 10s for crystal balls. Basketball. I would actually root for the Noles to win a natty in basketball. I rooted for the Florida Gators when they had I rooted for them both years.
Can't do it.
I did.
Can't do it.
I did. I couldn't hate on that, man.
Can't root. I can't. I can't root on them for nothing.
Hey, them dudes, Boston. Who was that squad? I know that one. I didn't like this. I liked him in college, but in NBA, he sunk. The center that had that big Joakim Noah. He was the heart of that team, though. He do play hard every night. And then
he was.
He was the heart. And then you had the power forward, and then the power forward went to Boston. They all were first rounders, I think. I think they all were first rounders. Those 3, they had a big. You always gotta have like a big 3, and they stayed, which is unheard of. They stayed for 2 years. It's like good. I don't see us staying for 2 years. But then they wanted to do something special for Florida. That's why they stayed an extra year. I don't see in this day and age that we in. I don't see that happening again. Ever. I don't see that ever happening again. Like a kid just staying behind to play for free when he could go to the NBA and make millions of dollars. I think those times are gone. Those times are gone. So we'll be recruiting the one and done. So it's gonna be a lot of pressure on him. I think he can do it. I know he can do it. I've seen his coaching ability with less. Now he gonna have talent. He always wanted this talent. Always wanted it. He finally got it. He finally proved that he's worthy of it, and he got it. I'm excited for the man. I wish Coach Ham nothing but success, man. Nothing but success. Any questions for Polk? Y'all, any questions? Go back to football real quick. Pharrell says, I'm not rooting. No Gator Kane. I'm with you, Polk.
I can't do it.
Yeah. It don't matter if you rooted for them or not. They still kicked everybody. It don't matter.
Can't do it. I remember.
It ain't make no difference.
I know one of them, the Gators played Ohio State. That was for basketball. And yeah, I was going for it. That's when Ohio State had Greg Oden. I was rooting for Ohio State.
Oh, yeah, he was a beast. They didn't win, though, did they? Of course,
the Gators won.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that team was so special. Yeah, it was good. I was just surprised. I might have been. I don't know how long ago it was, but I think I was living. I was definitely living in America, and I remember because usually Florida schools don't do nothing in basketball, so that's why I was intrigued by this. Watching this Florida, a football school just dominate basketball, it just intrigued me. Tyler Hinton says, no chance of ever pulling for the following teams in any sport: UF, Miami, Duke, Ohio State, Auburn. Okay, there's no chance. There's no chance ever, right? You say there's no chance ever. Okay, let's say we're on a national championship run, right? All right, and we need and the only way we can get into the playoffs is if the Gators defeat somebody, because it's happened before. Oh, it's happened a lot of times. Like if you look at all Florida State history, you got to root for your enemies. In particular instances, you do. And let's say the only way we get into the championship or the playoffs is if the Gators beat Alabama or something. You still not gonna cheer for the Gators? You need to think thoroughly before you make statements like that. It's always a gray area. Nothing's always black and white.
I usually don't have I don't have anything against out-of-state teams. There's teams I don't like. I don't like Notre Dame, right? But Florida, Miami, I'm not rooting for them. Now there are certain times that I have rooted for Miami.
See,
but the Gators, I can't do it.
Because sometimes we be connected. I know what you say. I always cheer against them too, but sometimes we be connected. Sometimes, where you have to. I remember when we lost to Notre Dame. I didn't even watch the game because I thought Boston College had no chance. But I tell you what, in spirit, I was like, man, I was the biggest Boston College fan on earth. And then when I found out they won, I'm like, oh, you thought I won a championship right away. Because I knew right there Florida State was going to go to the national championship game. Can you imagine how many national championship games Florida State would have won or been to at least if they had this one-loss rule back then? You know how many one-loss seasons Bobby Bowden had and he couldn't go to the championship game? Can you imagine?
He lost a few of them too, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He lost about 2 or 3 championships. I'm saying, but he could have been to about 3 or 4 more.
Right.
They would put us out. We lose to Miami 1 game, we're out. Missed the field goal, we're out.
We should have beat Tennessee. I think Winky was hurt.
We should have beat Miami with the field goal.
We should have beat Oklahoma. Yep. But Mark Richt screwed us.
But even if we didn't, I'm saying, yeah, we lost, but we still would have been to the championship game, playoffs or something, because we lose. Say for example, I remember that year we were undefeated. I think the Florida Gators lost 2 or 3 games. They had no chance of going to the championship. We go into the swamp. We don't get no credit for anything. We going into the swamp. in a rivalry game, last game of the season, we undefeated and we lost to the Gators like by a touchdown, and we can't go to the national championship game. I thought that was silly, man. Like, it's silly. That was a terrible. The way they had it set up was terrible. Back in the night, it was terrible the way it was. We pretty much had to go undefeated to even have a chance of sniffing the championship. It's crazy.
I'm trying to look through some of these recruits and see who I think might pop next, but it's a tough call. But I think if I had to pick, I'm looking at some of these guys. If I had to pick, it'd be Chambry Jackson or Payson. Things are heating up for Amari Harvey.
Hey, Josh Shields, you lucky Bobby Bowden played Miami, because Bobby Bowden didn't play Miami, y'all wouldn't have no national championships. Remember that. Give respect where it's due. Bobby Bowden wasn't scared to play y'all. That's why y'all got championships. If he didn't want to play y'all probably wouldn't have one because of that Big East. Nobody respected the Big East. Y'all had to beat us. We were the benchmark for y'all to be respected. Remember that. Boy, stop. Hit that like button, people. TJ James, yeah. I go for the juggler. TJ James, had he kicked the field goal instead of going for the 287, Miami not winning anything that year. I don't know. That's before me.
I think we will. I think we will get Amari Harvey Williams.
Oh, go ahead, Polk. Go ahead, Polk.
So,
go ahead.
I was disappointed that Collier didn't have us in his top 3, but that is what it is. He ain't comfortable, then go where you're comfortable. I think we'll end up. FSU should put all their time and effort into getting both of the Tallahassee kids. Keep Terry and Arnold home. Keep Amari Harvey home, and we good. We good there. I think those recruitments though are going to be long and drawn out. I don't think those 2 recruits are anywhere near going to happen. I think Collier's going to go to LSU personally. Sorry, BB, not going to happen. He's not going to. Have you not noticed none of the Palmetto kids are going to Florida? But you can keep wishing. All of those kids. He might even stay home in Miami. But yeah, I think Harvey's gonna stay home.
Good. What is he, a corner? Yeah, he's a corner.
Amari Harvey's a safety.
Oh, safety. Okay. Corey, some Gators talking happy about getting Corey Collier. Who's that? I don't know who that is.
That's the safety from Miami. His dad played at Florida State.
So Miami and Florida Gators are kind of battling out for guys, I see.
They're battling for those. Miami, a lot of Florida guys thought the Palmetto 5 was going to go to, but none of those kids are committing. I think they're going to lose out on Leonard Taylor too. Talking about the Gators, I think he's going to go to Miami. So they can keep wishing. That's all I'll say.
Mullen not doing it. What is wrong with Mullen? How can you not? I'm not. That's between them two, so I'm not really worried about it. But how can you not win in battles against Miami? I don't want to. You got a winning resume.
Well, Mullen, I've talked about this numerous times. Mullen is a good football coach, but he's a lackluster recruiter, and that proof is in the pudding.
Somebody, why don't he hire some PRs? Let me stop helping the enemy. Whatever, man. You just keep failing. I'm over here giving advice. Let me show
Miami
you.
got the number 11th ranked class, but they have Miami's class is pretty much done. Like what? Not Miami. I'm talking about the Gators. I'm sorry. The Gators are ranked number 11, right? But what they won't tell you is that class is pretty much. Guess how many? So for comparison, right? Bama's ranked number 2 in the nation, huh?
Yeah, we can do that now. We can get number 11 class.
Well, Miami's got 22 people committed.
Oh, that's horrible.
I keep saying Miami. I mean the Gators. The Gators have 22 commits, and 11 of those are 3 stars.
That's not a good. You know, that's what I told Hurricane.
For comparison, right? For comparison, Florida State only has 14 commits, and we're ranked number 21.
That's all I want, and I don't want no more. After we get Payson, and Sean Bray, I really don't want no more until mid-season to the end, so we can get the big fish. I don't want to fill up my class right now. That's why I'm like. That's why I'm laughing at the Gators. 22, what? Because we only taking 25. So I'm like, no, let's hold up. Let's hold off. Let's get about 2 more and hold off.
And that's what I'm saying. For Florida, how many do y'all think y'all really taking? Y'all already got 22. You're not getting none of the Palmetto kids, so you can stop it. You ain't getting them.
I don't want any more recruits to commit yet. 2 more. That's it. I wanted to stop. I don't want no more. Because people get excited about this early. I'm like, no, because you're taking up space. Like, no, I don't want. Stop. Close the door, Norvell. Shut it off. I don't want them now. I don't care what the fans getting all nervous and all. We're not getting commit. No, I don't want them.
I don't think they're getting Taylor. I don't think they're getting Jay Sean Marshall. I'm trying to look at you'll probably get like Bryce Langston. You probably get him, but that's about it.
Adangby, they haven't been successful this season. They have been the past few cycles, but this season is going to be a different type of beast they got to go against. Alabama and Georgia, it's going to be hard.
They're not stealing. I'm about to say, Miami is keeping that talent at home. They're not stealing none of that talent.
Right. It's going to be hard now. It's going to be hard for Texas A&M was always stealing people from us. We got Corbin back. We had to get Corbin back. He's actually a Florida State guy, but I'm just giving with a bang.
I'm just giving props where it's due. Miami, and I'd rather see Miami keep the talent at home personally. Now, I mean, this isn't unprecedented what Miami's doing. Randy Shannon did the same thing when he was in Miami. That year they recruited Ja'Cory Harris and all those Northwestern kids. Randy Shannon, I mean, Miami kids, if they'll stay home, they don't have a problem with staying home. Now, Randy Shannon didn't win a damn thing with all that talent he had, but it's not unprecedented of what Miami's doing right now.
Yeah, it's not. Wait until these Miami commits see the product on the field. That's why I told Hurricane T2Y. I'm like, bro, y'all the #1 decommitment program in the country. So, I told him, calm down and just worry about what's on the field. You still got Manny Diaz y'all got to worry about. So, well, now everything's good because he got his offensive coordinator. Yeah, that's what Florida State said, too.
The only thing I'll say to that, like, I'm going to be honest. I think the pandemic has a lot to do with a lot of these kids wanting to stay close to home, #1.
Yeah.
And these kids might not even care what Miami puts on the field. Like, they might want to just be. They might want to make the difference and bring the program back to prominence. Like, they may not care.
Right. That's what I said about Florida State too.
They may not give a damn.
The floodgates are gonna open up. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried. I know the floodgate. If Miami can get the kids right now, I'm like, I have no worries. Florida State, we have no worries. If Miami can get dudes, we ain't got no worries, y'all. Don't even worry about it.
I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, Miami might get a bunch of decommitments. And me personally, I would not be surprised if all of these kids sign and don't decommit.
I don't think they'll get decommits this time. I don't think so either. Nope. I agree with that one. We're gonna be good, man. Florida.
It may just be a point. Yeah, Florida screwed it up. And I said the reason I say Florida screwed it up for everybody. Well, they're screwing it up for themselves because with these last Florida's been the best. Florida's been the best team in the state for the last 3-4 years, and they have nothing to show for it. No. When Jimbo did the same thing, and FSU started dominating Florida, he started recruiting everybody in Florida. Jimbo shut Florida down, and you see what happened. You got a national championship out of it. Right. Florida, you're losing commits to a 6-17. That would have never happened under Jimbo Fisher. Dan Mullen, Dan Mullen's a lackluster recruiter. He's a cornball.
I know it hurts. I know it hurts.
These kids know a cornball when they see one. Don't mean he's not a good coach, but he corny.
I know
corny.
it hurts.
Corny. It just is what it is. So
I know it hurts. I know it hurts.
I don't think these
Gators
kids
gonna huh? What is that?
I like to see it. I like to see Miami get these recruits personally.
Gators gonna be hurting, man. They gonna see.
And I think FSU. I think we're gonna keep our Tallahassee talent home as well.
Yep,
So,
we gonna get Tallahassee. You gonna get in Miami. We gonna get our Tallahassee. So you're gonna see Florida State and Miami come up, and the Gators gonna be third place in one cycle.
The Gators are just treading water. That's all the Gators. In my opinion, they just treading water.
Yep.
The Gators should have like a top 5 recruiting class, if we're being honest right now.
We gonna jump them. We gonna jump them. Miami already jumped them. We gonna jump them next. I guess it could be Florida State and Miami again. That'd be good for the ACC championship. Like we could play Miami twice.
I would love to see it.
If they get their stuff together, they coach.
And another good thing about Miami shutting down South, because here's the facts, right? The facts is Florida State can still go into Miami and recruit because they always have and they always will be able to. But the good thing about Miami shutting down or putting a fence around South Florida is you keep Clemson, you keep Alabama, and you keep Georgia out of those states, out of South Florida. That's the big that's the plus. I get sick of seeing South Florida kids go to those other schools. You keep those schools out of South Florida. So now kids are only choosing between Florida State and Miami. That's how it used to be in the 90s when FSU Miami was running college football. They was only choosing between Florida State and Miami. So that's the good thing about what Miami's doing right now.
Remember them days? Remember them days where we'll have cousins playing against each other? Be a cousin on Miami, he a cousin of somebody on Florida State. They grew up together, played together, played little league, pee wee football.
Yeah, what time you got brother. Like
that's why the rivalry game's so tough. That's why the rivalry games were so tough. It didn't matter how much more talent you had in the other team. You got dudes on the other team that know all your weaknesses. All of them. Because they grew up playing against you their whole life. So that's a real rivalry game there.
I agree.
They know you. You know.
I agree.
They know what to say to get up under your skin because, damn, they grew up with you. They know how to mess with your head. See? We'll be back. We might be back to that again. That'd be exciting. That'd be good.
I think it's a good thing, man. I think keeping these kids home is the first step to bringing back all of the Florida schools, in my opinion.
No Blood says,
BB, you can laugh, but tell me where I'm wrong. Should Dan Mullen not be running college football? Like he should be. Should the Gators not have like a top 5 class right now with all the talent that's in Florida, and y'all are missing out on majority of it?
He should be owning Florida.
Your ranking is boosted by the 11 3-stars you have.
That's terrible.
Seriously, when Florida State was killing the recruiting under Jimbo, you didn't see 11 3-stars committed. No,
you saw 11 4-stars.
Your numbers are boosted. You saw 11 4-stars and 6 5-stars. Yeah. So I'm asking you, where am I wrong?
Yep. No Blood says Miami does not have a solid coaching staff. No, they don't.
I don't think they do either.
They don't.
But this little offensive coordinator that they just hired, I mean, he has a chance to try to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. Miami, man. Y'all still probably get the players, but I don't see y'all do it. I don't know, man. We'll see what Manny Diaz can do in his second year. Bruh, come on. Dan Mullen didn't look like that his first season. Willie Taggart and Manny Diaz did. Okay, so Willie Taggart had 2 seasons, right? Yeah. So this will be Manny's second season? Yeah.
He said, when are y'all going to move on from Jimbo? Now, Rigger, I don't know who your team is or who you root for, But we'll move on from Jimbo. Gators just recently moved on from Urban, so I don't want to hear because now all of a sudden they got Dan Mullen, so they got a good coach. We've been moved on from Jimbo. I'm only referencing Jimbo in terms of how you recruit at an elite level. That's all I'm doing. Jimbo can do what he wants to do at Texas A&M. I'm just referencing what you do when you start recruiting at an elite level.
No, you don't need to move on from Jimbo. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. He'll watch it. Why you watch it then? You can talk about what Jimbo fit in what we were talking about.
The point is, you can. My team is none of your fucking business. All right.
Right. Like we talk about whatever we want to talk about. All right, here we go. Oh, thanks, Yellow 265 for the donation.
The rigor's a pussy.
Polk speaking facts.
I think Tyler. So Tyler, I think King. I mean, you knew King was going to be the starter when he transferred, so that's not a surprise. Manny Diaz ain't really high on N'Kosi Perry anyway, so I knew that was going to be the deal.
Oh, you got another one, 26. Oh, thanks again, Yellow 265. He gave me 2 donations. He said, "Dan Mullen wife can't kiss recruits because of the pandemic." Baby laughing. Okay, that's what he's laughing about. Florida ran college football. When was that? They had a year here and there, but they had 2. Okay, they had 2 seasons with Irvine.
I think you mean the state of Florida.
With Steve Spurrier. Huh?
I think Frederick talking about the state of Florida ran college football.
Oh, Florida ran. Yeah. Hopefully we get back there. The state. Okay, I'm sorry. What we at? What do y'all think? Okay, here's from Tyler Polk. I'll answer because they ain't got nobody else. But Polk says, what do y'all think about Miami already naming King the starting quarterback?
I don't know what took him so long. We knew as soon as he transferred. He was going to be the starter. Because like I said, Manny don't like N'Kosi Perry. He's shown that. So who are you going to put?
We got a problem at quarterback. My main problem is they only got one. This is our problem. We got 2 blue chips. We got 3 blue chips after the one sign Luke Altmaier next season. We can't keep that. We gonna have 3 blue chips. So that's a good problem. Quarterbacks is where it's at, man. Quarterback recruiting is so important. That's why Willie failed. Quarterback recruiting is so important, man. Because you could miss,
especially when you don't like the quarterbacks on your roster. You got to at least be able to recruit one.
Right. Man, one good quarterback can change your whole program over goddamn night.
Yeah.
One good quarterback could change your program in one night. Just flip it all. Just flip it. It don't even matter, man. Because you can miss on receivers. You can miss on tight ends. You can miss on not everything, but get like one good receiver because you missed on another 2. But if you got a quarterback, it don't matter what receivers you got. He gonna hit that when they get open. Oh, it's gonna be right there. So that's half the battle, getting quarterbacks, and Norville's already proven that. We gonna be good. The future is bright. Because quarterback is the hardest position I think to recruit. It's not many quarterbacks every cycle that's legit. That's the hardest position. Jimbo made it look easy. Jimbo made it look real easy.
I won't even say that. Let's be honest. Jimbo recruited 1.
Well, that panned out. But if you look at the rank of the guys he got,
I mean, he got
5 stars.
What? Jimbo?
It's because they're in trouble.
No. I'm trying to think. Okay, Jimbo got EJ, who had a solid FSU career.
He's a blue chip.
Jameis, we know about. We don't need to waste time on Jameis.
Yep.
Then you got Malik Henry, but he got all messed up.
Quarterback in the country, 5-star.
But other than I guess EJ and Jameis, man, a lot of his quarterbacks didn't pan out at all.
But they were blue chips. I'm talking recruiting rankings wise. They were like top 5 in the country. Francois,
Yeah, Francois didn't pan out though. You know,
he was a top 5. I'm talking about rankings. Top 5 quarterback. It's not hard. It's not easy to get those. Everybody they have 30 offers, Polk. They have 30 to 40 offers. Those quarterbacks. They're not easy to get. Also, you got. There's one more I had in my mind. Oh, what is his name? Coker. Coker was highly coveted by Alabama.
Coker was Alabama, but Coker wasn't. He wasn't. Coker was brought in as a. Everybody saw he had the measurables, right? But the system Coker played in high school was like a triple option system, so he was only like a 3-star. But a lot of people thought he had all the measurables to be a top quarterback.
Right. So we couldn't keep him. He transferred to Bama. Bama got talent out of their butts. All they needed. Bama could never get a quarterback. Bama owes us for that. Really. He transferred over to them. They couldn't win a championship with that other bozo they had starting. I forgot his name. He was black. He could run and stuff. They couldn't win no championship with him. Coker goes over there. All Coker does is hit little 3-yard patterns, 3-yard out, little quick slants, hand the ball off, not turn the ball over, not trying to be all fancy.
Bama was loaded. Bama was loaded everywhere else. So.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But they were loaded before him. He just came with. He just was a smart guy. Didn't turn the ball over. Didn't try to. He knew what he was capable of. He didn't try to go over his ability and be all, like the last quarterback they had. I forgot his name. He just stayed. He hand the ball off, and if nobody's open, he'll throw the ball away because he know what he got.
And he didn't. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. He played within the system. Yeah,
that's what I mean. The quarterback before him couldn't do that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Coker deserves more respect from Bama, like for that championship than he gets. A lot more. I watched him that season. Like he deserves a lot of credit for that championship. Because you still can lose games. I don't care how much talent, you still can lose the game. You at quarterback, the ball is in your hands every play. You touching the ball every time. Let's see. Most of the quarterbacks got drafted. Oh, Jimbo and the Troublemakers.
Jimbo had 3 quarterbacks drafted. That's it.
Yeah,
Ponder, EJ, and Jameis. That's it. You can't say most of them got drafted. You only had 3 drafted.
Yeah, Jimbo always recruited big fish. I like that about him. He always, but even if he didn't check attitudes, he ain't checked that stuff.
He had 3 first-round quarterbacks, so that is obviously a good thing. But
yeah, Jimbo did very well in that department, man. Let me see. I forgot what else. I was gonna say something. Where is it at?
So 3 out of, let's see, Sean McGuire, Malik Henry, DeAndre Francois, DeAndre Johnson. Who am I forgetting? Everett Golson, even though he didn't recruit Everett Golson, he did get Everett Golson to transfer over. Jacob Coker didn't get drafted. So I just named 6 guys that didn't get drafted. So what? That's 3 out of 9.
Hey, Rigor.
I guess that's pretty good. I don't know. It's solid.
I just thought, yeah.
Compare that to Oklahoma, though.
I just saw Rigor's comment. What a piece of crap he is. Rigor.
Oh, I didn't pay no attention to him.
Was that really necessary? You're a piece of crap, man.
He just here to troll. You know how they do. They just come out here to troll.
Piece of crap. Miami still has a bad offensive line, and Lashley wasn't the great offensive coordinator of 1 year Auburn and last year. Well, John Dillingham, I believe. John Dillingham is more of a proven product than the SMU guy and Miami guy. That's for certain. It's not even close. Dillingham's way more. Hold on. It's not even close. Way more proven product. Let's see. Knows will break Key's leg soon. Says William.
My phone.
Okay, hold on. Where's my camera? God dang it.
Let's see what we got. Well, Turnt fix his camera.
God dang. I left off on Tyler Head and Nico looking good for the Noles. I'm trying to catch up.
Nico looking okay. Nico Tyler says we are in the running for MJ Morris. William saying if TURNTTALLY, if Taggart had got Sam Howell, we could have won more games. If he got Sam Howell, Sam Howell might have saved Taggart's job. Look, you see what he's doing for North Carolina.
Yeah, Willie would be here.
Sam Howell would have saved Taggart's job. No doubt in my mind. And that's Taggart's fault because, again, you had no backup plan for that commitment. Like, it is what it is. There should have been another quarterback in the wings.
How could a kid respect Taggart? Because from what I heard, don't know this is true, but it seemed like Willie was like, I'm not going to get anybody else. Just promise me that you'll come. It's kind of like what he did with that guy from the next cycle when it was too late. That blue chip that went to Georgia Tech. He did the same thing with him.
Talk about
now, this kid,
Sims.
Yeah, he was coming to us no matter what.
Yeah, until Norvell got here.
Yeah.
But again, even in the Jeff Sims recruitment, he had no backup plan for Jeff Sims.
Right.
I don't understand what's wrong with signing two quarterbacks.
He couldn't sign them. They didn't want to come in.
Like, come on.
I know Simon Howell's dad didn't like Willie, so hey, what can you do, man? What can you do? That's pretty good. Frederick says at LSU, his quarterback went first pick.
Yeah, Jamarcus Russell.
Oh yeah, they don't translate. Hey, give Jameis time. Give Jameis time. He'll be starting for the Saints. John Shields, nice try. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna get into that. TJ, and it was still 2017. Here we go. Okay, so they're going at it.
Yeah, they're going at
it now. Willie got Deion's son. Yeah, he got the beast too.
He got sugar. Yeah.
He gonna eat. That's a lower level competition. They gonna be.
Oh yeah, he's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it at FAU for sure.
His tape's polished, man.
He gonna start. Shadur's. He's gonna start game one. He's gonna be like FAU's all-time leading quarterback.
Best quarterback history.
Yeah, for real. He's gonna be all of that. Cause he ain't playing
history.
He ain't playing nobody down there. So that is what it is.
Hey, Deion ain't stupid. Deion ain't stupid, man. Deion is not stupid. And I know he's not gonna let Deion legacy go tarnished. Like he's gonna be a hell of a quarterback. I've seen him. Deion's been putting him in the camps and everything. His whole life for this moment. He gonna beast, man. Oh my God, he's gonna beast. Yeah. The only thing holding him back from the NFL, I don't think it will. It seems like the height thing is not an issue anymore. NFL teams don't really care about the height thing. He's like 6. I think he's tall enough. He's like 6'1", maybe 6 feet, 6'1". So he still can grow. He still got room to grow. He might still be growing. We'll see. But I don't see him growing more than another inch or two. Because one time, I remember when I was in the 10th grade, I was one of the shorter average height kids in the 10th grade. I was looking up to people. And then, was it 10th grade? It might have been, I think it was 10th grade. Then that summer, I grew about, in a couple of weeks, I kept eating a lot too. I think I grew about 5-6 inches. And I remember I was taller than the people. I was the very next 11th grade. In 11th grade, I was looking down to people instead of looking up. It was wild, man. That growth spurt.
Yeah, it's crazy how people can grow like that, though.
That growth spurt is no joke. And you know how you know you're getting that spurt is when you eat and you can't get full. It just evaporate as soon as it get in my stomach. Because my dad was always like, "You need to eat," because I was way bonier than I am now. I was bony. I'm just thin. I'm thin and skinny, but I was boom. Like I didn't eat really. But then when I hit that growth spurt, bro, I remember one day my dad made a big old pot of spaghetti. No lie, I had like 4 full plates. And when I say full, I mean full.
And was still hungry.
And I was still hungry. Bro, it was that growth spurt ain't no punk. I think it was more so I got tired of eating than being full. I got tired of chewing and it was more so that. I'm like, God dang, man. Hit that like button, people. Yes, please. When my wife put that there. Hit that like button, no blood, raw. Pretty say, man, you crazy. Yeah, laugh.
What else we talking about tonight?
Yeah, what y'all want to talk about, man? I'm pretty sure that the Rogers show will be over by now. Did War Chant go live?
I don't think they went live today.
Did he go live today?
I don't think so.
Do anybody watch War Chant? Anybody watch War Chant? I saw the
Actually, they did go live.
Did they?
They did.
Anybody watch it?
They just finished like 3 minutes ago.
Okay, there you go. Anybody watch it and just coming in? Can tell me what's going on with Khalan? Any rumors from War Chant?
All I've heard was a violation of team rules. That's the most I've heard.
So did any of y'all watch it, Don? Did you watch any of it?
Yeah, they just shut down like 3 minutes ago. I just noticed that. I didn't even know they were live.
Just give me some information on what happened. Just tell me what. Yeah, tell me. Hey, Don, tell me what happened. What was you? Just give me a brief summary about what they talked about. What's going on with the team? Because I don't watch them. I don't really have time to watch anybody hardly anymore. I watch Polk football games. I do watch those. I ain't gonna lie, I'm addicted. I'm about to buy a college game myself. I know I'm addicted, and I watch. I listen to podcasts on the weekends before I do my live Saturday. That's where I get my information, like from Nolecast, the Big Fruit Roll Up, them, and all them all you gotta do is Google FSU podcast, and I'll sit there for 3. I gotta sit there for 3 hours and take notes. It ain't fun, but I do it. But I don't watch War Chant. I don't watch I can't watch.
I don't mean to cut you off, but you know what's crazy, Walt Bell, about y'all saying we competing with all the big boys? I swear we were the first ones to start doing Tuesday nights on live, and then all of a sudden, all these other platforms started doing lives on Tuesday. I swear we were the first ones. It's like a coincidence, I guess. I don't know.
It is no competition. It's no competition. I mean, it's enough for everybody to eat. I always say that, because it's enough room for everybody to eat. It's enough fans. YouTube has billions of people online. It's enough for everybody. I'm pretty sure Don ate up and watched War Chant. Now he coming over here because that show's over. They'll just come over here. And the same ones for Rogers. When they done with that's they we have our fans that sit here. This is their favorite show. But then the ones from the other ones they watch that show first, like Don, they'll come here after. So it's enough for everybody,
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not saying we are.
I know what
I'm not saying we that important, but it just was so interesting to me that how when we started doing our little Tuesday nights, the big boys started doing Tuesday nights. I felt like that was kind of crazy coincidence, like a crazy coincidence.
They watch it, and I don't copy anybody. I do that on purpose.
Right, you just do our own thing. That's that's.
Yep. You gotta stay different. Do your own thing. That's how you stand out. Okay, so everybody's saying the same thing. Rose, they don't know, man. They saying he broke team curfew, maybe with something. They don't know.
They saying
one time he smoked weed.
They saying potential drug test. Now that wouldn't surprise me because he got
smoked weed before.
Yeah, he got suspended before for smoking weed, so that wouldn't surprise me. And if that is the reason, then that's dumb on him for choosing weed over your career. I've always said the same thing about Josh Gordon. I'm not gonna sit here and say weed's the worst thing in the world because it's not. I know a lot of people that smoke weed, but if it interferes with your money making, then you have a problem.
Right. Let me tell you this.
You can't control that habit to the point where you can still make millions of dollars in the NFL because you gotta smoke a blunt. You have a problem.
Stupid as hell.
You have a
I
problem.
remember I was in the military for 6 years, right? And they test you. So how stupid would that be of me? There's people that still smoked in the military, right? It was still people like, man, y'all stupid. Y'all stupid as hell. Trying to like dance around the test. And you had people like doing hard stuff like LSD and acid. But one thing I learned about the hard stuff, because they'll come to me and brag about, oh, last night I was tripping my balls off. I was like, what? And then they would tell me like, oh, well, it goes out your system in 2 days because it's so lethal to your body and toxicants. Your body's trying to push it out. But with weed, the tests are for weed because they can't catch that stuff. Your body pushes it out too fast. It's too toxic. So what they're trying to catch for is weed because weed lasts in your system for 2 to 4 weeks. If you're fat, it's a month. If you're like me, it's 2 weeks. So I knew the game. So you know what I would do? I'm not going to ruin my career. I'm not going back to the hood. I'm too smart for that crap. So what I would do is I would just wait till I go on vacation. So I have like what? I'll have like, they give you 30 days. You can take a 1 month vacation.
Right.
So what I do? Oh boy, you best believe that first day, that first couple of days, 3, 4, 5 days, I'm a walking chimney. You best believe. And then once I get past that first 4 days, you know what I'm saying? Just water, eating food, and stop. I can stop at any time. I always been like that. I just stop and then I'm clean. And about 2 weeks, come back from vacation.
What was always crazy to me is the guys who test positive for like cocaine. That shit. That means you did that shit the night before. Yeah. I used to be like, damn, you probably was high when you took the test.
Right. I knew a dude that popped pills, ecstasy, everything, right? He got kicked out for smoking weed, of course. He got caught. But he was popping all that stuff. And I looked at him like, dude. And matter of fact, he's dying. He's dying, matter of fact. I still talk to him. He's dying for some disease. And I'm like, and now I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I understand why. I don't say it to him because I don't want to. He's dying. I can't kick a man while he's down. He's a great heart. Right. But I can remember back in the day.
Fucked his body up.
Right. I remember when he was 21. Like we was partying. We had great guy, man. But what he would do is he would get lit. He never do it in front of me. He like come to me. He'd be off his rocker, eyes rolling in the back of his head, touching on stuff. And I'm like, dude, I say, we gotta work tomorrow. How you be like getting away with these tests? He say, he got a chemical that I don't know. He knows somebody. It's like some red chemical. He drinking a whole bottle of it. Flushes all it just drains all the fluids out your body.
He was messing himself up, man.
Like, bro, you can't be doing that to yourself, man. Like, dude, you just gonna drink some bleach?
Pretty much.
Red bleach?
He pretty much was drinking bleach. I mean, I don't know what it was drinking, but that's crazy.
And I remember one time this dude was like a kiss. I know exactly what I'm talking about. The kiss ass. He was a kid. I was the bad guy because I talked back to superiors. I had the attitude. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. Why I gotta do this? Right?
Yeah.
I would get in trouble for my mouth. But then you'll have the kiss ass, the fake, phony, backstabbing dude that tell on you, pretend he your friend, telling on you and stuff, and he getting all the awards and the ranking and all that, right? He ain't doing, now mind you, he ain't doing no work because he got the cleanest, prettiest press uniform you ever seen because the officers are taking him out. Oh, you ain't got to work. Let's go talk to me because you're already going to be with us soon anyway. So he didn't have to work. He always had to shine his boots. I come from cleaning the boat, painting, got paint on me, paint stains, my clothes wrinkled, but damn, I was just in a freaking tube cleaning out dust. They're like, you don't have pride in your appearance. So it's that political game they play in the military, right? Like everywhere else. That's one thing I couldn't stand. Boy, I was dancing. When it came up, it was one day, right? He popped on a weed test and got kicked out. Bro, I was dancing. Boy, I was dancing that whole day. I like,
I've seen all kinds of stories like that.
That day, I was like, see, y'all pissed off the whole time.
I've seen plenty of stories where a golden child gets in trouble and they forced to kick him out. And they be sad to do it too.
Oh, he was such a good kiss butt. Officer Shipman kiss butt. We love him so much. What's up, man? What's tomorrow? Thursday? I get it. Where's it at? Yeah, what's the first one? What number is the first one?
Regular.
Oh, okay.
And someone paid money on this. Did she owe you money?
Yeah, she did owe me money.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she supposed to pay that. Wait, are you looking into the shirt press? Yeah, I'm trying to start another business, me and the wife. She's doing a cooking thing now.
Tyler said LSD is not toxic to your body. I don't know enough about drugs to say anything about that stuff, Tyler.
I know a little bit. What do you say? Are you going to the THC? Okay, we'll get to that. Hold on. I don't want to go too far on the path, but we'll get a little bit into it. Oh, they watching. Turnt and Polk are famous. Yeah, they watching. Yeah, they copied off of us. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they watching. Right, Frederick, they watching. Yeah, they watching, Frederick. You best believe they is. I'm gonna keep it. I keep people watching by having them chase a carrot around. Like I change it up all the. I change because it's me. You can do that when you do yourself. You can just change it up. I'd be like, oh, I got a good idea how I could do this. And bam, and people be watching, but they can't be you. People can't be you, man. What do you guys think about paid players? Oh, I love it, Frederick. We're gonna be winning. I'll take it any way I can get it.
It definitely gives those kids a incentive to stay home. That's for sure.
Right. Mike Novell is not playing with these guys. Right. Hey, David say antifreeze. Okay. THC metabolites are fat. Right. Hey, they knew I was. And one thing about the military, they knew I was smoking. They knew. That's why they were testing me all the goddamn time. But I wasn't stupid. I wasn't smoking, but it was like, I don't know. I'm from the hood. I had this attitude. You know, the swag walk. The military knows. They stereotype. They stereotype the hell out of me. But I wasn't stupid. I know my goal was honorable discharge. That was my goal. I was focused. Because I knew once I got this honorable discharge and put up with BS.
Yeah.
I knew I was
good. You get that honorable, you good.
I knew I was good. I got the education, the free education, and all that stuff. I took whole advantage. My wife is about to open up. We about to open up a home restaurant. We about to it's gonna be delivery. So I got the YouTube thing business. All y'all should be taking advantage of this lockdown, man, because y'all getting this free money coming in. Start some businesses, man. Get independent. They just giving you money, man. Don't spend it on Jordans. Spend it on like a lawnmower or start a business, man. Get some extra income for your house. So we starting a food delivery service, right? We already got a carpet shampoo cleaning business. I got this YouTube thing. I'm about to start a shirt pressing business. We bought a shirt presser because we got this extra money the government giving us. So you can't sit on money because money depreciates. You got to spend that and invest it to make you, I'm just trying to give y'all some gain. So I'm getting a shirt press. So you're going to start seeing some cool new designs. I'm going to go crazy with that thing. And I'm going to sell it. I ain't got to worry about no middleman. You know what I'm saying? And I know what the prices are in the market because I bought this shirt. I bought this shirt for about, I think I paid like $40, $50 for this shirt. I paid if you look at total, I paid I think $10 for the shirt. And then to go to somebody to put this logo and design on it, he charged me $40. So now I can just pay $10
and do it yourself.
Get the paper, the glossy paper, press it on, bam, $10. And I can sell it to somebody else for a profit and charge that $30, $40. Yeah, bro, you gotta use that. Australian soul food. No, it's gonna be No, man, I ain't doing not soul food. I'm in Australia, man. Nah, ain't gonna be no soul food. It's gonna be good though.
Tyler say I stopped smoking for pennies compared to the millions Laborn could have made. Exactly.
Right, I would stop. Like, you know when you should do it. You should do it like what's his face did it. He was smart. He even had a farm or something he wanted to open up. The dude on Jacksonville that got caught for sexual assault. That linebacker.
Tell me.
I don't know what's coming out of that. Yeah, but he had a weed farm and he smoked all he did. Everybody knew he smoked in the off season. That's how you do it.
I will say this. I will say this.
During the workouts.
I will say this about these athletes and the weed thing. I think it's hypocritical that the NFL allows them to pop all these pills but won't let them smoke weed. A lot of weed is a better remedy for a lot of your injuries and stuff than taking all those pills. And these guys get addicted to these pills.
I'll tell you why.
With that said, if it's against the rules, man, just don't do it. If it's gonna cost you money, you feel me?
I'll tell you what it is. It's pretty quiet. Once you hear it, you'll be like, oh yeah, it's money, man. Because
I know they can make money off the prescriptions and all that. I know.
They can't make money off of weed because you can grow out of your backyard. That's why. Weed is more healthy of everything. Makes you eat, makes you calm. I mean, we know all about it. It fights cancer. We know this.
Right.
But but the pills puts money in their pocket. So they don't care about your body. They don't care about you.
They don't care that you get addicted to pain pills and
Yeah, you get addicted to painkillers and overdose and commit suicide and everything. Look at Reggie Williams had a heart attack. Somebody shot himself in the head. Junior Seau was addicted to painkillers, shot himself in the head. That show Ballers with The Rock. That's the truth. That show.
Yeah, because he takes pain. Yeah, he takes pain pills in that show.
He's addicted. Yeah, that shows the truth. Like Ballers, I don't watch it no more. But when I watch it, I'm like, you know the truth when you see it. Like, this is the truth. This is what's really going on. Yeah, if you don't make money work for you, you'll be working for it. Right, Don? You right, bro, Don, you right. It's like the more, you know what, Don? The more businesses I open up, I didn't know this. I wish I would have known this a lot. Hey, Mike, wisdom comes with age. I'm about 43 now, so wisdom comes with age. The more businesses I open up and start, the less I goddamn work. I didn't know that, and I'm making more. Less time. I'm with the family all the time. I'm like, man, I work about maybe an hour or two a day. Sometimes. Yes, one day I just slept most of the day and didn't do nothing. So yeah, man. What's up, T2Y? Ramon, no blood. Frederick says, nice, good point. Polk, hit that like button, people. They can tax it. They can make money. Yeah, tobacco. Yeah, they can tax it. Right. But people ain't falling for the okie doke no more. People doing what they want. People ain't falling for that okie doke. That's an okie doke. That's the oldest game in the book. President Nixon, he outlawed it because too many Mexicans were becoming millionaires. Oh, and also too many black dudes were sleeping with white women. I forgot about that. That was number one. Too many blacks were sleeping with white women, and Mexicans were becoming millionaires when they were coming over the border. They were bringing it in, getting rich. I watched a documentary on it, and that's why he put it. Nixon was a devil, man. Nixon made it a category 1 over cocaine, over crack and cocaine. For that reason alone, just for that reason alone, too many blacks sleeping with white. I can't even say it I can't even say it without laughing. It's ridiculous, man. This is so stupid. Ramon says, Brother Turnt, we need to talk on the side. On the side, what do you say? About military benefits and being out of the country. Well, my military benefits are done. They done. Like even my school, like even when you get that school money, I didn't go to school, I didn't use it. But you can still, when I went to Australia, you can still use because I was calling people back in the country. You can use that military or college money anywhere in the world. It ain't just in America. You can use it anywhere in the world. That money's good. I forgot what they call it. I didn't use it though. I didn't go to college. And for what I'm seeing, college is a waste of time anyway. It's a waste of damn time. Just ask the players. They're staying 1 or 2 years ago. Man, please, nobody care about that degree. That degree ain't nothing but a debt receipt. It's just an extra debt. You know, you could have learned all that. You had to go to school for 4 years. You could have learned all that on YouTube in 2 hours.
It's unfortunate.
You got played, y'all.
Yeah, because they don't teach trades anymore. They just want people to have this certificate.
My wife want to be a cook. And she want to start a business. She didn't go to college for 4 hours. For 4 years. She went online for about 3-4 hours in the past 2 days. And you know what? She know it all now. She need to know. Boy, I'm so glad I didn't take the college education, baby. I'm so happy. Anybody got a college education out there? Kind of get y'all. You try to better yourself. But no, I ain't trying to get that. That's a con game. That's a con game. But if you better yourself, that was the only way you could do it. That's what you did. That's the only way I could do it, but it was the military. You know, I couldn't afford going to college. So, y'all still, Polk, y'all still got them officers like, them officers that come into them, like you can tell they wet behind the ears, but they went to college, so they got like, power over you and your superiors.
That's how most of it. That's how most of them. That's how most of these young lieutenants come in. Yeah, you got them.
It's like 21, 22. I
don't pay them no attention. They can't tell me nothing.
Them old dudes don't like. They never do nothing. They just give orders and go home early.
Ain't no lieutenant. Can't no lieutenant tell me nothing.
Hey, they be having they got it easy. They got it so easy, man.
Especially straight out of West Point or straight out of college. You can't tell me nothing, LT. You ain't been nowhere. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't done nothing.
Right. Well, what happened? What happened? Who said that?
What happened?
LT. Oh, lieutenant. Oh, you talking about lieutenants in general?
Yeah.
What? They were always cool to me though. Always like, because they didn't give a damn. Like you could tell, like the young ones just coming in.
It depends on who you deal with, because some of them come straight out of school and think they know everything. You know, they think they learn everything in the book, and the book tells you how to do everything. The book don't prepare you for real world. So
that's cool. I mean, that's true. Some were cool. But the one thing I like is that how much they pissed off the superiors. You know, like your superior be like 40, 50. Been in the military for about 15, 20 years, and they'll come in and you can see it in their face, like they got to sit there and listen to this little wet behind the ears officer. I don't like how you did this here. I think you should do it this way. And I'll be sitting there watching this. They can't say nothing, and I'll be sitting there watching the smoke come out their nose. I'll be loving that. I'll be loving that. Maybe so they can't stand. Like I've been in the military, you can see in their brain, their eyes. I've been in it for 20 years. This little telling me what to do. He don't know nothing. But you gotta respect them. That's what you tell me. You gotta respect the uniform.
I'm gonna respect you. That don't mean I gotta listen to you though.
Oh, they do. They do. The superiors do. I see y'all just drop. Can't get right. My balls dropped on your forehead. How about that? They be trying to troll, man. You messing with the greatest. Stop. That's all love, T2Y. Players get stupid degrees. Right, they get degrees. Football players get degrees like cooking chicken and push-up class. Push-up class. Like, bro, come on, man. Legos. He got straight A's. Yeah, he took Lego class.
Lego class.
education no more. The real education is when you really want something. That's the only education you need. When you really want something, you're going to find a way. You go outside, look.
The real education is experience. It's
Oh,
learning a trade and knowing how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I had to go through all, and then you have to go through the bumps. I was getting yelled at. I was messing people's stuff up the first year. I charged cheap too because I knew I couldn't charge for my product. I couldn't charge that much for my product. But then after about a year or two, after going through all the ups and downs and getting the experience, I jacked my prices right up because I know I'm confident in my abilities now. You're going to get a good product. So I'm going to charge what I'm really going to charge up because you're getting a good product. So yeah, it was anything. That was my biggest fear, was starting a business, because I was like, I had no confidence. Like, I never done this before. I don't know what I'm doing. But boy, once you figure it out, they don't want you to figure it out. People want you to work for corporations and work for them. They don't want you to figure out how to work in. Because man, the rewards you receive for working for yourself is there's no ceiling on it. There's no ceiling. There's no cap. But when you work for a corporation, there's a cap. Always a cap. You can't make over this amount. You can't. There's always a cap.
We always be making somebody else some money. You know.
Right.
That's the thing.
That's all you're doing is making somebody else some money. I did that job. Phone center, call center, office work, and all that. I did all that stuff. I did all that. I did security guard. I did a lot of jobs. And you never go home satisfied, because you're satisfying that guy that's living on the island right now drinking martinis, and his wife with her or his side chick.
Yeah, because the guy that's making all the money don't even work no more.
Right. You paying for his side chicks.
Yeah.
Make $30,000 a year. The rest of that money you made. I remember one time I worked for this company. I was selling cable TV, and I would get like $10 commission for each sale. But think about this: the contract that they were signing for the cable was a year-long contract, and they paid $200 a month. So I just made a company about $2,300 off of one phone call, and I'm getting $10 of it. Do the math.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there putting the hours in, tired as hell, frustrated.
When you're making a fraction of what?
$10 commission.
Yeah.
Out of $2,300. I said I can't do this no more. And then when I did good, I would make all the sales. I know some of y'all out there been through this. It was like I actually had a good day. I made a bunch of sales. I'm probably gonna make about $3,000 that week. I got hated on. I got told on saying my sales weren't done properly. But all the other times when I was making just a little money, they weren't saying nothing. But as soon as I made $3,000 that week, they was looking through all my calls. Oh, you didn't do this right. You didn't introduce yourself properly. You didn't give them the correct number. And they
find a reason. Yeah, they find a reason to get you.
And they took half my money.
That's
so
crazy.
Instead of me getting $1,500, I made all that money, and they took half because I didn't do it properly. But they took my money, but they didn't take the money from the boss. That money was still sitting there. They just took my cut.
Yeah.
Screw that. Screw the corporations, man. Screw them. I'll never do that. I'll never do that again. I ain't never signed a contract with a corporation again. Slavery. Straight slavery. Davey says, tell your wife to get good culinary books. Right. Yeah. I'll do that. Thanks. I told her to go online. Let's go on YouTube. That's all you need, really. You can buy books, but you can go online, man.
That's how I learned to fix stuff on my car. YouTube videos.
See? You can become a mechanic. You ain't even got to get up.
You can. You can.
You can do it online. Yeah, get your blue book. Get your certification. It was worth it for me, but that's because I picked a good degree. All good, Tyler. I ain't talking down on you. As long as you ain't signed a deal where you got to pay back $50,000, that's what I'm talking about. That's a con. You can't even get a job, and you got to pay these debts. People getting locked up. Okay, here's a question about football. Here we go. Don says, guys, can anyone beat out James Blackman? Is there a quarterback whisperer coach on his team? Yeah, no, and Dillingham. I think with the right coaching, he could be good. Just curious.
Can anyone beat him out? Yeah, I think he can be beat out. The James Blackman thing is it's so tough for me. I go back and forth on all the time. I think Chuba has a great shot to be the day one starter, but I also think James Blackman may get the nod. I think they may just go with the safe bet, groom Chuba into the position. If you think about it just from a game perspective, if you start James and FSU's winning, then you have no reason to make the change, and you can still groom Chuba to be the future. You don't have to throw him out there, So it's tough. It's a tough question. I don't think James Blackman is head and shoulders above anybody though. So to answer your question, yeah, I think he can be beat out. Is there a quarterback whisper? Well, we'll see how Norvell and Dillingham do it, And then yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Greed SMH. I don't know what that means. Ramon says the best officers are the ones from the enlisted side. Yeah, I agree.
Maybe in the Navy. I don't know. Sometimes that's the ones. Them the ones I get into it the most because they think they still enlisted. I be having to check them like, no, you have your lane, I got my lane.
You in the Army, right?
Yeah.
My cousin was in the Army. What's your ranking?
Sergeant.
Is that so that's like a petty officer. So that would be like is that an E4, E5? What is that? E6, E5?
E5.
Okay, that's where I left. I left the military E5. We call it second class petty officer.
Okay.
Second class, yeah. First class E6, and chief, and then master chief, and then officer, I believe. Master chiefs, man. Oh man, they are freaking annoying. They on the whole boat. Anyway, God, they be crazy. It takes a special dude to enjoy being the boat submarine. It takes they all special.
I've always said that. After you get a certain level, it's like, how do you even stay in that long to get there? Like,
I don't get it, bro.
But those are the people that they like born to do this. You know what I'm saying?
They call their destiny.
Yes, they calling.
That's terrible. Oh, somebody just in my life. I can't do that.
T2I asked you a question.
Okay. Women and children development degree. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Where you think can get Raul go? He was a 5-star. Who's that?
You talking about Laborn?
Oh, Khalan Laborn. Oh, the weed head. I don't care where he goes. Some people saying FAU. He didn't do much.
Maybe he'll go back to Virginia and play for Virginia Tech or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I wish him the best. I wish Khalan Laborn the best. He just never panned out. He never panned out. In the Navy, if you had a officer who knew this stuff, always had their list of guys back. Yeah, the Navy ones are all right, man. That's what I was saying earlier. They're all right. I met some good ones, some really cool ones. But Polk's in the Army. It's different beast. My cousin was in the Army, and my cousin works at Facebook now. He making good money. He got a Facebook job. And he taught me a lot about this YouTube thing as well. He gave me some tips. Like my cousin, and he making good money, man. He was like fixing tanks.
In the Army?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his job. Yeah, so he know how to be a mechanic of an Army tank. So I'm pretty sure that can transition pretty easily over to a car. But he don't do cars. I'm pretty sure he can do a car. But he not even his thing is he like all the technical jobs and stuff like computer programming and stuff like, man. He just brought a 2000 and he got his wife. He got a motorcycle. He got his wife a 2019 Audi truck. It's like, yeah, he making cheese. Yeah, I got a computer science degree. Oh, that's good. I got my first job during COVID. Yeah. You always, you know what? After COVID, you're gonna be the one person always with a job. You better move. You better move somewhere. Isolate yourself. There's a lot of jobless people. The computers is the future. Everybody gonna be at home eventually on a computer. Just watch that movie. What's that movie? It's a cartoon. WALL-E. That's the future, y'all. You ever that movie WALL-E? WALL-E. That robot in the future apocalyptic world, and all the people are like on computers. They're all fat, eating junk. Everybody fat. They on computers. That movie came out years ago. See, technology gonna have to. The dude food on his computer is fat dude, and then the machine came and stuffed it down his mouth. He didn't even have to feed himself. The robot came and threw it in his mouth. The robot's gonna be doing everything. They need to start Chuba. Yeah, we're looking good for Chuba. Start Travis. Yeah, I say Chuba, Travis. I know Polk agrees with that. We'll be fine with either one, man.
I was on the Travis bandwagon, man, but now I'm just. I mean, apparently this dude really came through. Like, everything I hear, this dude really can't throw the football. So that's crazy to me. But I think they'll use him. Norvell, he used a Wildcat a lot last year, so I think they'll be using him in the Wildcat for sure.
It's like honestly, from the smoke I'm smelling, my gut is usually spot on. My gut, my instinct with certain things, I just feel certain things. And for what I'm feeling, the article, because every day I'm Googling Florida State stuff. I got a whole group news. I'm in like about 25 Facebook Florida State groups. And from all that, my reading and the podcast, the smoke is looking like Chuba's going to start. It really does. Like, it's a lot of smoke. A lot of smoke. I don't know if y'all see it, but it is. Hurricane Teacher Watt says, Polk, how you feel about Jake Slaughter? He want to see you. Oh, he want to see you get mad. You want to see us get mad?
You trying to troll? I don't care. Jake Slaughter, who is that? Who is that?
Who is a long snapper? Yeah.
We already done replaced him. That quick. We already replaced Jake.
Same 3 stars, same weight, everything. Everything exactly. A clone. We got a clone of Jake Slaughter. So there you go.
We got a better player. More athletic.
He's athletic. Oh, yeah. A lot of people say they did like Brian Estes better. A lot of people.
Yeah, for sure.
I could care less.
Estes better.
I don't pay attention to centers like in recruiting. I don't care. Just get a big body and have
put them in there.
I don't care. If they no, I wouldn't say that. If Chuba starts, Jameis commits suicide. I wouldn't say that. Oh, he's a rah guy. James don't go nowhere. If he really was that, he would have left a long time ago. James ain't going nowhere. My goal is to have 10 programs. This is from Tyler Head. My goal is to have 10 programs that make money by the time I'm 30. Oh, you mean businesses? I guess what you're talking about.
I guess you're talking about maybe computer programs or something like that. But hey, if that's your goal, that's what you should definitely shoot for that. Like, that's what's up.
Yep. Oh, Florida State, you right. I skipped a few steps. I skipped a few steps. I'm saying what the end game is for the agenda. The end game, Demolition Man is the future, but that's the future before WALL-E. WALL-E was post-apocalyptic. It was nothing there but from bomb debris. So all the humans, they were isolated. They all were like on some big ship or something.
Hey,
on computers.
Your boy funny.
Huh?
T2Y funny.
What did he say?
Miami got 1 5-star, and now they on. He asking is Norvell gonna land any 5 stars?
I don't give a damn if we don't get 1 5. We had 20 of them. I don't give a damn if we don't get 1. I don't care if we don't get 1 5-star. I don't care about that. That don't make your class good. We learned that one. That don't mean nothing. Now, if you get about 5 or 6, then yeah, you probably you on your way. You on your way because all 5s can't bust. If you get like 6 or 7 of them, at least 1 or 2 is going to pan out. So, but 1 5-star.
Yeah, he acting like this ain't Manny Diaz's 3rd year coaching. Norvell ain't gonna get no 5 stars this class. You want me to answer your question directly? No, Norvell. Unless somehow they pull Mims out the hat, which I don't see happening.
Yeah.
Norvell's not gonna get any 5 stars. Now you can make an argument that Brandon Jennings should be a 5-star. I can make an argument that Brandon Jennings should be a 5-star, but I think on Rivals, Brandon Jennings actually might be a 5-star, but I'm not 100% on that.
I don't even care about the stars because wait till you get on that field. Yeah, Brandon Jennings.
Right. And next year we already got 5-star Hunter Washington already committed. But for this year, his first year, he probably won't get a 5-star. And that's completely fine.
See that? We good. Everybody gonna be good, T2Y. Everybody gonna be good.
They finally got Manny got his first 5-star and the boys excited. Manny done been there. He was a defensive. Manny done been there 5 years and finally got his first 5-star. Now everybody excited in Miami. Congratulations.
The way Miami talking, man, y'all,
they better win. They better win.
I already warned T2Y. I warned him. I'm trying to be as nice as I can. Like even the Miami fans, when I go to T2Y channel, I'm trying to be as nice. It's like this. You don't see me talking much. Oh, we gonna bust Miami. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. We gonna go 10-0. You don't see me doing that. Cause I know
they better win. Cause they talk. But Miami do this every year though.
Right. But if I do that, I know the repercussions. My voice carry a little weight here. So I sit back and I say, we'll see. But you got all these Miami fans beating their chest. I'm like, man, y'all don't want to don't do that to yourself because when I
they do it every year. They're used to it.
Right.
They're used to it.
But it's the one time where I'm in the picture. So if they losing games and you got TURNTTALLY coming on there with the big Kool-Aid smile on your Miami channel like this, and I'm trolling you for the next 3 hours every week. Like, remember y'all said this? Remember y'all said that? So I'm like, man, just relax. Because you're digging a hole.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say this about Miami. Everything is going in y'all's direction right now. The schedule might be an all ACC schedule. Yeah. Y'all recruiting good. If you don't at least make it to the ACC championship this year, what? I don't know.
Oh no, Manny Diaz on a hot seat. We all know that.
I don't know.
Manny Diaz on a hot seat.
You signed the transfer left tackle who gonna start day one. You signed the transfer DN who gonna start day one. You signed the transfer quarterback who gonna start day one. There's no excuses.
Yeah. We're gonna see how Derek King's attitude is too. Like, I'm not sold on his attitude. Like, he quit on the team, man.
No excuses.
We're gonna see.
But good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck.
You know, yeah. Both good luck to everybody in Florida anyway. Maybe except the Gators. Because our 4 stars will rise to 5 stars. It don't matter, man. It's all about how they look like 5 stars on the field. That's all that matters. Right now, we trying to flip the roster. Don says, I'll hit that like button, people. Please, we're up to 30 again. Hit that like. Thanks for the like, T2Y. I know you touched it. I like James. I think he needs to stop tracking his receivers with his eyes. Starts making smart throws and just take what the defense gives you, I guess is what you're saying.
And if there's nothing, so Don, you want James to do all of that. So what exactly do you like about him? Because that sounds like a lot of flaws to me.
If only he can
do all these things, I'd be so happy with James Blackman. Like what?
Drink some water. If he drunk more water, hydrated better before the game. Like God dang, that's a lot of. Oh God, dang. My Diaz will be fired soon once King gets put on the shelf. Or he gets hurt. Let's see. Man, Miami couldn't even score any points in the last game. Yeah, he's on the hot seat. We know this. He's on the hot seat. Will says final score: Miami 20, FSU 38. I wouldn't mind that. Florida State says we don't need 5 stars. You got there right. We want some. You don't really need them, but you want them, right? Because if you don't have, it don't even really matter. If you don't have the right coaches, you don't have proper development. See, we got Josh Storms now. We get a 3-star and make him a 5-star. If the kid with the right attitude.
You just need a good mix. You need a mix of guys that you can develop, but you also want those guys who can come in and play right away. Like those guys do make a difference.
Yeah.
Right? Jalen Ramsey as a true freshman made a difference. 5-star. So you do want those guys.
Mm-hmm.
But you also want guys that you can develop. You want to scout well and get guys that can be developed the right way. So you're right. We don't need all these 5 stars. Norvell's not going to get a bunch of 5 stars in year 1. It's not going to happen.
T2Y, I'll put it up here. Polk, how you feel about the whole Notre Dame thing in the ACC?
I think they need to stop playing and just go ahead and join the ACC.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. I think Notre Dame makes the conference as a whole stronger. I'm not really big in the conference and all that. Like I hate when people root for the SEC and all that. But if Notre Dame makes Florida State's schedule stronger, I'm all for it. Because if you win the ACC, there's no way of you not making a college football playoff now. So add a program like Notre Dame. I think that's a good thing.
Florida State says we should be glad we won't be seeing any Jeff Bowden jump ball.
Yeah, for real.
Jeff Bowden was trash.
I
didn't like his offense.
But what's up?
Mike. Let me go ahead and play that for Mike. What's up, Mike? Tyler Henson says everyone talking trash on FSU because they know all we needed was the coaches. You damn right. Now they're looking at us sideways because they know we might have struck gold with this hire. Right. Round the money. He said quarterback whiskey. I hope so. Go ahead, folks. I'm going to go ahead and play this for Mike.
No. See, T2Y, the question isn't how I would feel if Notre Dame won the ACC. The question would be, how would you feel if Notre Dame won the ACC before Miami did? That's the question you should be asking yourself. Don't ask me that. How would y'all Hurricanes feel if Notre Dame won the ACC before the Miami Hurricanes ever even played in the ACC championship game? That's the question you should ask. Now listen to the war chant.
Like, we had a good crowd today for 2.5 hours. No blood problem. No blood problem. I'm ready for the season, baby. I'm ready for the season. I don't know about y'all. Oh, yeah. Stop it. I'm ready for the season. I like when you beat Miami. T2Y comment on that video.
No, you notice that a lot of the Miami dudes, when I lost to Miami last season, it was all over my comment. None of them commented this video, and this video was actually a real good game too.
It was a good game. Yeah, it was.
It was cheating. I told you they'd be cheating me.
Yeah, oh, they was cheating. Oh, you fumbled the ball about 4-5 times, and still won. Remember that one touchdown when you about to take the lead? They made your dude fumble on the 3-yard line, and then your offensive
lineman ran
in the fourth quarter. I'm like, bro, this game is ridiculous. I bet you the game. I'm surprised the game didn't glitch and just freeze up on you when you score up. It's like because you broke the matrix. You broke the matrix. Like it had
they like to do that in them rivalry games, man. They like to do that.
I said it in the chat because I play video games like football my whole life, like all the way back to Tecmo Bowl. I would play like 10 hours a day, and I know a scripted game when I see it. I don't know if you saw my comment. I said, "Oh, this is scripted, Polk. You gonna lose this? This is right." The game already got the outcome already in its algorithm. This is scripted.
It's already in the algorithm.
Yeah, you broke it. You came back from 2 touchdowns down and broke. Man, that game. I know that game was confused. Offensive lineman was running that thing in there. He had some good speed too. I'm like, damn. He moved. He only had to go like 6 yards, but still.
That was a fun game. That was a good game to play, especially for my first live game. That was good.
That was fun. Yeah, man. So I can't wait for the season. I can't wait. William McMillan says, I would love for Notre Dame to beat Miami and win that division. Oh, Notre Dame's gonna be Miami. Well, there goes y'all hopes.
If they did, yeah. I mean, if they did join, again, I don't even like Notre Dame. But if they did join the ACC, I would assume they would go to the Coastal because you're not gonna put Florida State, Clemson, and Notre Dame all in the same.
Oh, I hope not.
Not on the same side. You're gonna put Notre Dame over there with Miami. That'd be my guess.
Ooh, that's automatic. They'll win the Coastal a lot of times. Because North Carolina, if Notre Dame go over there, North Carolina, y'all don't notice too. Y'all don't notice. Notre Dame is never easy. Let's see. If we had a position coach like Papa Bear coaching quarterbacks, we would be putting a quarterback in the NFL every year. Who's that?
Yeah, who's Papa Bear?
If we beat Clemson and lose to Miami, yeah, I don't know how I would feel about that. I wouldn't know. It's too many.
It depends. It depends on. All right, we beat Clemson. Let's say Miami's having a good season.
Or what if they're having a bad season and our quarterback gets hurt?
See, if we're having a bad season, then that don't really help us. Let's say Miami's having a good season, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
we beat Clemson, lose Miami, but we'll usually still get that rematch in the conference championship game, hopefully, and maybe avenge it.
True.
But if we beaten Clemson, there's no way we losing to Miami. So.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That question don't even make much. Yeah, that question ain't realistic, really.
If we can beat Clemson, because we play Clemson at Clemson this year, we can beat Clemson. We're not losing to y'all. Y'all can cancel Christmas on that.
Yeah, good point. That's true. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting season. It's gonna be interesting. You saying Notre Dame is better than Clemson? No.
Who said that?
Nobody said that. Nobody said anything close to that. I said Notre Dame is better than anything over there in that Coastal, though. I don't know what number they rank, but I would assume they would be.
Yeah, they better than anything over there for sure.
They'll be favorites. So I'm just saying North Carolina hopes is already up there. Y'all don't know this playing Notre Dame. Notre Dame's a top 10 team every year. Top 10, top 15 every year. They can beat. Notre Dame is one of the teams that can just beat, especially if you go to their house. They can beat anybody, especially in that weather. You can forget about it. If we had a position. Okay, how? Okay, you saying? Okay, no, past that. Coach Odell, aka Papa Bear. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's his nickname. I didn't know that.
I don't think I heard that before either. We played Clemson and Tally. Yeah, we always switch it up. Yeah, because usually if we play, wait a minute. We played
Clemson this year.
Yeah, we played in Clemson last year.
Okay.
It's usually when we have Miami at home, that means we're on the road with the Gators and Clemson. But when Miami's on the road, that means we're at home with Clemson in Florida. So that's how it always does. You lost bad to Clemson. Who did? Oh, Miami. He said we own. My man, Hurricanes too wild. Y'all really don't own anybody, honestly. I don't think we haven't been owning anybody either. We own the state. We own our championship from what? For about 7-year run. We beat y'all 7 years straight. We own a lot of teams in that time. Jimbo was like undefeated against Miami. I think he might have lost to Florida once in like 7 or 8 years. We own a lot. But right now, Florida State, Florida, and Miami, we ain't owning nothing. Like the Gators beat us and you last season, but Florida football hasn't been doing anything, so I don't see how you can own anybody. Turn, why we got rid of Khalan? I don't know, Big Gucci. You trying to get me to start some gossip? Look like I don't know. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out in a day or two. Norvell's pretty good about holding stuff to the chest, though. My goodness. Damn. Oh, when he wants to hold information, bro, you ain't get it. That's one thing I learned about this staff. Goodness gracious, it's hard to get anything. I'm gonna need an inside spy.
T2 say they own. He said we own Notre Dame. It's 17-8. Notre Dame has y'all 17-8.
They don't own Notre Dame.
And total wins. Their rivalry, Notre Dame has 17 wins. Miami has 8. How do y'all own Notre Dame?
He's doing selective memory. He's talking
what
about
the hell? What are we talking about?
When they beat Notre Dame in the national championship, I think they beat them twice or something for a championship. I don't know.
The last time they played them was 2017, and yeah, they blew them out then. But they have 17-8 wins. Y'all don't own. That's owning in hell.
Trust me, you don't want to see Notre Dame. Notre Dame is more of an established program in Miami right now. Like, it's not even close. They pretty established. They consistently a top 15 team. I don't even know what they are this year, but I bet you they rank.
Okay, you beat them last time. That don't mean y'all own them, though. Like, what
it don't. You don't want to see Notre Dame, bro. I don't want to see Notre Dame. So, no, you don't want to see Notre Dame. Like, let's talk about wide receiver. Okay. Will says, remember Clemson's starting wide receiver is gone this year? Yep. They'll definitely feel that. And FSU have plenty of lockdown DB just waiting for them. Yeah, but it's a lot more issues. That's not our issue. It's a lot more positions on the team than just DBs. So it's a lot more issues, man. Like, they still got the top quarterback in the country. So it don't matter about no receiver going down. I don't think. They still got the top running back in the country. He's a Heisman. They got 2 Heisman candidates on the same team. One guy already won the Heisman. So just by default, they're like, okay, let's just hand this over to ETN. So they got like 2 Heismans on the same team. Bro, we got a lot more to worry about than a receiver. I tell you that. I'm just being realistic. You got anything to add, Polk?
To what?
That statement. The wide receiver.
No, I ain't got nothing else to add.
That's it all. What do you think about us taking Kobe Gross? If there is no JUCO season, then he will not have taken a single snap in JUCO. He's a tight end, so I don't know, man.
I don't have no issues with it.
Khalan Laborn. I think if you want Bobby Bowden's offensive coordinator, he would have retired on his own terms. Everybody already forgot about that Purdue kid. Yeah, defensive end.
Talking about the linebacker.
Yeah, linebacker. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about him. I think he'll be good depth. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But I expect a lot of good things from our linebacker core. So I think we'll make a big jump this season. I'm talking about the last. Okay, he's talking about the last time he played him. Okay, and he owns Florida State. Okay, I said this earlier. The only thing good that has ever been produced from Notre Dame was the movie Rudy. What they call him? Jesus? What they call him? Jesus? What they call
touchdown Jesus or something like that?
Damn, that late. The Mormons. What are they? Mormons, right? Are they Mormons?
Like Catholic.
Huh?
Catholic.
Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. Hey, my kids go to a Catholic school, but you know what? I'm like, after what's all coming out, like a private school, like I don't believe in, like we don't believe in that. I'm just going there because it's, a better
good education.
Yeah, it's a better education. That's the only reason we there. We're like, okay, all this, whatever. But for what the information's coming out, man, I'm not feeling too safe. Like having them in the cap, it's a lot of stuff coming out. It's Pizzagate and stuff, man. It's so stressful. It's worrisome for parents, man. It's just wait till y'all find out, man.
I don't even be worried because I'll just kill everybody if something happens to mine. I ain't even worried.
That's what I said.
Not gonna see me on the news.
Gonna see him.
Killed the whole family, the dog, the goldfish, everybody done.
That's why Tom Hanks ran to Greece. That's why he ran to Greece. It's a lot of people want his head. One other thing about Tom Hanks, Greece just passed a law. This is why Tom Hanks is in Greece, y'all. 9 years ago, Greece passed a law saying that pedophilia is a disability and you deserve benefits. So that's why Tom Hanks ran to Greece. He's not, bruh. Somebody got to put their hands on him. He's been doing this for about 40, 50 years at least.
He's officially a Greek citizen.
Greek citizen. And protected and awarded for being a pedophile. He's awarded for it. This guy has been playing. This guy is when you're a world traveler and you got all that resource, all that money and power and influence, bro, he knew he was going to get caught with this years ago. He's been planning for this day. This snake has been planning for this day. Obviously, he about to be untouched. You can't go to Greece and get him. Now, if somebody in Greece want to fly over there, I'm not saying, hey, if you want to fly to Greece, hey, I'm cheering for you. Just know that. You want to go Black Ops and find him in Greece? Hey, I have no problems with that. That's all I'm going to say on that. Let's see. Who won the Greece? I'm going to put this on the screen for Polk. I don't understand this question. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. Who won the... I don't understand the question. Maybe you do?
I think he was trying to say Heisman.
Oh, yeah. Good one. Yeah.
I don't think a Clemson player has ever won the Heisman.
Oh, my bad. You caught me. You got me. You fact checked me. My bad. Don't shoot me.
I don't think so. I don't know that, but I don't think I can look it up real quick, but I don't think a Clemson player's ever won Heisman.
Oh, Ray Fitty caught me. You caught me. Yeah, I think you're right. I said that Blondie guy. Who won it that? So who won the Heisman that year?
What year?
Because he was a freshman. Maybe that's
no Clemson player has ever won the Heisman.
So who won the Heisman that year?
Which year?
The one his freshman year, Sunshine. Because he balled out. Who won the Heisman that year?
Joe Burrow won it. Burrow won it last year. Who won the Heisman the year before that?
I think he was a freshman and he didn't play enough games. I think he missed
Baker Mayfield?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let me look.
That
Might have
makes
been
sense.
Baker Mayfield.
That makes sense. It probably would be Baker 2 years ago. That makes sense.
No, Kyle Murray. Kyle Murray.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
He had a good year, but
Kyle Murray won it.
I always said this. Everybody knows what I'm about. I think everybody, a lot of people, y'all know what I'm about to say. Y'all would have heard this. I'm pretty sure most of y'all would agree with this. I always said the Heisman ceremony should be after the season. after the playoffs, man, should be the Heisman Award ceremony. Right?
That makes sense, though.
It should, yeah. It should always been that way. I don't know why they do it this way because it always ends up. Sometimes it falls on their face. They be like the Heisman jinx. No, you awarded the wrong Heisman before the pressure was on them. You awarded the wrong Heisman. That's what happened. It's not about a Heisman jinx. See how they be trying to clean up their mistakes? Oh, the Heisman jinx. No, you're a Heisman picking retard. That's what happened. You picked the wrong guy. Heisman jinx. No such thing. Oh, jinx. No, you picked the wrong player, man. That's why you should do it after the playoffs when he plays the best competition, when he plays the other Heismans, because usually all the Heisman candidates are going to be in the playoffs. The majority of them are the quarterbacks, the running backs, defense linebacker. That linebacker was a Heisman candidate on Notre Dame. They lost to Alabama badly, but they went to the national championship.
Yep.
So every team in the playoff has Heisman candidates. So you should play the playoffs.
What's up?
And then make your decision. The Heisman candidate should be the last man standing, pretty much. I think the Heisman candidate should be the championship team with the best player every year.
Yeah, I get it.
I think. Like Joe Burrow, he showed in the playoffs that he's the man. So, but they gave it to him. They got lucky to pick the right guy. Here's a good question for you, Polk. This from Hurricane T2. I'll put it on the screen. I figured out how to do this now. I'm on Payzon.
Of all of the players you guys are targeting recruiting, who do you want the most? Realistically, because we targeting Mims, and I would love to have Mims the most. But realistically, yeah, I think I'm with you. Payzon would be number one, and then honestly for me, because that's tough because we're also in the running, or we're trying to flip that Auburn defensive tackle commit, Hunter. Don't know if that's going to happen. But I'll go Payzon one, and then probably the two Tallahassee safeties, 2 and 3. Arnold and Harvey. Those will probably be like my top 3 guys. If we can get those top 3 guys, I'd be really happy.
I'm not worried about tackles. I want to Payzon. I'm not worried about defensive tackles. I'm not worried about defensive tackles. We all like the bodies we got coming checking us out. Those big bodies, man. We always can get the tackle, man.
Yeah, but you can never have enough.
You never have enough, right? But we always get quality ones. We always get NFL types. That's the one thing Florida State always gets. Those guys and cornerbacks and receivers. Like we get the skill guys, stuff like that. So. But I want Payzon because he'll probably be the guy to replace. But his upside, man, it's like another Tamorria Terry kind of type. Like he's just, oh man, his tape is unbelievable. I saw I ain't see the whole tape, but I saw the first play he did on the tape. He caught a ball. He got sandwiched. I mean, he got mollywopped. He caught a pattern where he knew he was gonna get rocked, and he caught it like a 50-yard pass. Quarterback aired out, and he had the cornerback beat, and the safety was
electric.
Yeah, and then the safety was going downhill, and you knew that safety was gonna rock him. You could see it. So it's like, damn, as soon as he catches ball, he about to get. He got rocked by 2 guys, so he caught it on the fly. Boom, the corner hit him, like bumped him a little bit up. And then the safety's coming full speed, blah. So his whole body changed, blah. And he was still on his feet. And then he walked into the end zone flexing. I'm like, okay, I want this guy.
You know what they call him in Louisiana though?
I forgot.
They call him Baby Odell.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Baby. I saw Baby.
They call him Baby Odell.
He's a beast.
Odell Beckham
Yeah,
Jr. They say.
That's enough for me. I didn't even watch the whole tape. I'm gonna see the whole tape today when I'm making the video. But remember that the videos tomorrow night. I'm gonna have the Payson highlights, and I'm gonna have is it Byron Turner? Yeah, Byron Turner highlights as well. So be on the lookout for that tomorrow night. Right now, you don't know night. We'll stay on a few more minutes up to Polk. I'll let Polk say when he's ready to go. I'll just sit here.
I answer. Let me do a few more questions.
Yeah.
I see Ken asked the question. He said, well, he didn't ask the question, but he said he wants Jalen White at running back too after Payson. So FSU's in an interesting position when we talk about running back because they're trying to get this kid out of San Diego named Byron Caldwell, who I actually like the most. And then when I watch Jalen White, I don't know if White is better than Hargrove out of Louisiana. I got to watch their tape side by side, but from what I've seen, I think I might like Hargrove better than Jalen White, but that's just me. Now, Jalen White is ranked higher than...
Hargrove, nice. Go ahead. Hargrove,
yeah.
Nice.
So Jalen White is ranked higher than Hargrove, but I'm gonna watch the tape again. But from what I remember watching, I thought Hargrove had a better tape than I thought he had a better tape than Jalen White. So I would actually take Hargrove over White. But I would take Byron Caldwell over both of them. The only thing about Caldwell, he's a West Coast kid. Don't know if he's really gonna. I know FSU's recruiting him hard. I just don't know if he's gonna. He's a Cal lean. I don't know if FSU can pull that one out. I think they could pull out White and Hargrove possibly, but I take Hargrove over White.
Yeah, I like Hargrove. Oh, here we go. Davey says, "Ain't Tom Hanks and other celebs on secret lockdown for child trafficking?" Yes, they are. So they're hiding behind the COVID. Remember, Tom Hanks was the first one to catch the virus, the first celebrity.
Yeah.
So that's how you. So any celebrities catching the virus, just be mindful that it's very likely they've been caught up in this child trafficking thing. Celebrities. Yes, it is your. Think of your favorite celebrity, and it's a 90% chance. Yes.
That's crazy, man.
Look, I know y'all going. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I don't care. TURNTTALLY don't give a damn. I'm gonna show Polk a picture, cause TURNTTALLY. I don't speak out my ass. If I say something like this, you best believe. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I was gonna wait till Thursday, and I'm gonna send Polk a picture, and Polk's gonna. It's like I got undeniable proof after I say this, so I can't even show it. I can't even show you on YouTube, y'all. My channel be gone. I can't even put this picture up. LeBron James, y'all. Yeah, I dropped the dynamite. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't. Yeah, y'all. Hey, I'm a spiritual. I'm a godly man. And if you ain't telling the people the truth, what good is you?
Right.
You gonna answer. You got to answer to somebody else for that. You got to protect these children. And yeah, y'all, LeBron James.
You said LeBron.
Wade. Y'all should be surprised about Dwayne. Now, y'all should be surprised about Dwayne Wade. Now, come on, now. There's a lot of proof out there with Dwayne Wade. It's a lot of smoke. But this one I found LeBron was off a YouTube video. Somebody put that work in. Did their research. I stumbled on it. I got the picture. I got it right now on my phone.
That's crazy.
It's undeniable. Undeniable proof. So that's what this lockdown is pretty much about. But I digress. I just want to put that out there so y'all can run with that. And maybe y'all will put the work in. They prove me wrong. Which I know
that's crazy.
Which I know y'all won't. Y'all ain't gonna prove me wrong. I got the picture. One of them. That's just one. All right, here we go. Let's go back to football. He says, I agree Heisman should be after the season is over, right? I want Jalen White at running back too after Payson. Running back Jalen White. After Payson. Okay. Hargrove is better than White. Yes, what Polk says. At this point, you got to take at least one running back. Yeah, it will be fine. I'm not
Yeah, I think that definitely gonna take one.
Knowing Norvell, he might take 6 backs. His next class. We blew Hargrove up after we offered him, and now everybody trying to get him.
Yeah, we always the ones that do that. After we offer a guy, and all of a sudden the guy gets his 4th star, everybody's recruiting him. We did the same thing with Luke Altmaier, like all these guys. Every time Florida State offers a guy, then that's when everybody wants to start paying attention to the kid.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine, Polk? I'm going back to what I said earlier. Can you imagine the shock of like it's in the hood, especially in the hood, you know how much these black kids worship these NBA stars. Can you imagine the cognitive dissonance in their head? They'd be like, no, you can put it right in their face. No.
That's that'd be. I mean, like with my generation, or maybe people a little older than me. Like, if anything would have came out about like Michael Jordan, people wouldn't have believed that junk.
Oh, Michael Jordan is too.
See?
Hey, but I ain't got no picture on him. So, but, bruh, he hang with them. He hang with them elites. Like, he took a picture, bruh. The people he rolled with, Jordan, bruh, he's in it. He took a video. Remember that thing he did with Ellen? Yeah, Ellen. Where's Ellen at? Yeah, Ellen. Yep. Ellen. Yeah, they canceled her show. They canceled Oprah because they both were involved in it. They were trafficking kids on their show. Remember they had the little kids on the show? That was a cover. They were selling them like auction blocks. Yeah, wake up. That's the real world, people. Was it Ellen?
That stuff's crazy.
It's crazy.
You know what's crazy? I haven't looked into any of it because it's just,
it's crazy.
Honestly, that stuff's not gonna do nothing but make me mad. So I just rather not even.
That's a good thing. We need mad people like this. We gotta save children. Michael Jordan was in this video. Remember that one thing he did with Ellen? I think Bill Gates was in it. Oh man, bruh. Yeah, Michael Jordan is standing right there in the tux. They all tux. You know he bootleg. They all in tuxes and they all freezing. Because remember, it was trending a couple years ago when you freeze, you're in the room and everybody's freezing.
Yeah, the what they called it, some kind of challenge it was called. I forget.
Yeah, Michael Jordan was in there with these global elites. Ellen was in there, man. If you see the people that was in there, there's Michael Jordan is in it, bro. There's no way you get in that room. Like you can't get in that room and rub shoulders with these people unless you're down with their cause. You can't. It's impossible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You'll tell on them because you'll tell on them. They got to make sure you doing it too. That's the blackmail they have to do with people because they have to trust you. See? Makes sense. LeBron sings the left wing song loud and proud and has China's back. Man, I ain't gonna say how I really feel. What I really said when I found all this stuff out. I can't say it online how I really feel about this. But they gotta go. I'm dead serious. Like, if think about this, if you go to prison, right? Let's say you go to prison for that, you are number one target to get dealt with, right? And number two are police. So the most dangerous place, they try to protect them. The most dangerous place for these people is prison. They won't make it a day. And the second worst is police officers going to prison. They try to protect them by not sending them to prison because you know what's going to happen there too. So, but my thing is this. It's the other thing the other angle this is why Tom Hanks ran. Think about this. If somebody kids get whatever by Tom and they kill him, yeah, they're going to go to prison. But you know what? They're going to be a hero. They're going to be a king in that prison. That's one thing I know about prison. I ain't never been in there. But I know plenty of people that have. And they actually, I know they have gang wars and this and that. But it's certain rules that none of them can cross. if you a pedo, they all serial killers and everything in there. But if you a pedo, they gonna get you. They gonna team up and get you. And if you put down a pedo, if you in jail for put down a pedo, you got instant protection as soon as you walk through that jail cell. I've been told this. You got instant protection. You a king inside the prison. So there's certain rules in prison that actually make that. There's some good rules in prison. There's some good rules in prison, right? Just certain things that they have a code. They have a code you just can't do, and there's a code that you have to do as well. Like pedos gotta go. That's why Tom Hanks running. He ain't gonna make it in prison. He gonna end up like Epstein.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's crazy, bruh. Your favorite celebrity, y'all.
I think we're gonna end it on that note because I'm hungry.
I'm gonna read these last three, and then I'm gonna
But that is crazy though, for real.
It is, bruh. 3 hours been on here. All right, makes sense. Okay.
Good show.
King, good show. King may be needed to get caught smoking weed. Just kidding. That shows you coaches respect no avails and the staff's evaluation, says Drip. I just saw a picture. Is it the Instagram picture where LeBron says, I got to get me a daughter? Yeah, Tyler, that's it. That's it, Tyler. And then they cropped it. You saw how they cropped it? So it wasn't showing. So you got the picture uncropped, right? That's the one you're looking at. And then you got the cropped that they put out to the public. See, LeBron, they all thought they was slick, man.
So what's the uncropped picture?
Yeah, I'm gonna send that to you in your mail. I can't put that on here.
Okay.
I'll get my channel will be canceled. I won't have a YouTube channel, so I can't put that. I'll send it to you right when you get off. I'll send it to you right now. I'll send it to you right now. To take me 2 seconds. I want to see your face. Yeah, that'd be better. I want to see your reaction. That's what I want to see. Watch this. Undeniable. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. Talk about a wake-up call. Where are you now? I sent it to my auntie? Yeah, I sent it to Ed. There it is. Man, it's disappointing. But it goes to show you, man, you can't put your faith in people you don't know. It's a learning lesson.
True. Don't idolize men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's crazy.
Check it out. You can't deny that. Oh, man. Oh, God, man. I can't stand looking at that picture, man. It does something. It does something to me. I don't know if that's his daughter. Does LeBron have daughters? I know he got boys.
He has one daughter, yeah.
Is that his daughter?
I don't think that's his daughter, but I don't know.
It don't even matter.
It don't look like
that. That's inappropriate.
Is she grabbing him? Why is she grabbing?
Yeah, she is. Yeah. That's taught.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's taught. That's crazy. If my kid came anywhere near doing that to me, I'd freaking lose it. Like, what the hell is, bruh?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, well, we'll leave it on that note. Go Noles, baby. Let's do the season. Let's get this season cracking, baby. And y'all stay on y'all toes. And make sure y'all educate yourselves out here. It ain't no joke out here, man. Educate yourselves, bro. It's getting real out here. But boy, stop. I'll be back tomorrow. Well, no, I won't be back. But thanks for Polk for joining me. Nole night. We'll be doing it again every Tuesday. Hopefully, if I was in the military, they'll be calling in.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Leave that like button, people, before you go. You know what it is. I will be having a video out tomorrow night. Payson highlights and Byron returner. Right.
I will say this. If for future reference, if I can't make it on Tuesdays, I'll definitely be joining your Saturday live streams and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, remember, I don't know what's his face gonna be. Because we smoking. We'll see. Van might not care.
Oh, you and the smoke session.
Sometimes he don't do it. He might not be able to do it every Saturday anyway. We'll go from there. But we'll see what Van say, because he has his thing where he know. But if he don't come on, I'll be fine. I'll just smoke myself. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, because that's We'll see. But yeah, Tuesdays open up. Also, Polk, I also have Wednesday. If you can't do Tuesday, I also have Wednesdays and Fridays. I got Monday open. I got Wednesday and Friday. Wednesday and Friday open. So if you can't do Tuesday, it's nothing for me to move it to Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll let you, in case something pops up, I'll give you a heads up and we can move it. But for right now, we're good.
Be good for now. We had a great show today. We had about 300 people watching. Thanks for that, y'all. This Turn Tally signing out. Pope, send them off with your catch.
Stay classy, Seminoles. And we out here.
We out here. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace. Thanks, folks.
This is a Hig Rock production.
See you guys.
Kenneth Marks, aka Born Again to Yah, featuring Trey Tail. Trey Tail, that's me. Nobody been unleashed. Somebody call the police. 'Cause I'm a spiritual murderer. Trey Tail, that's me. Nobody been unleashed. Somebody call the police. 'Cause I'm a spiritual murderer. Trey Tail, that's me. Nobody been unleashed. Somebody call the police. 'Cause I'm a spiritual murderer. What you had to go through, what you had to do. Coming to the lies, it was hypnotized or dressed in disguise. Illusions, thinking on the line, shifting through the dark, you just white for the 10th time. Blowing up, cause it's all going down. The streets on fire and it's time to look around. Watch the sun sets and the moon rises. That's how on the bounce got full of surprises. The voodoo, blowing spells, wishing kiss and tells. Could never fulfill, we start with the chopping down. Walking in the daylight, standing in the noise, right? Holding on the arm, hold out in my thorns. Trade pots, I set above heaven. A lot of places come if you really got it. Praying to the changes I can up and cover. Nothing left to break through this possessive interrupts. I think of all the changes that could go on, looking in the world. Trade